right. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the Keep It a Buck podcast, man. It's your boy Jonathan Rollins, the light-skinned Messiah.
I am Colin Felder, a.k.a. Mr. F.
And it's your girl, Duchess SS, Southside in the building.
And we got a special guest.
Peace.
That's what we do on Thursdays nowadays, man. You know, it's Keep It a Buck and Friends.
What's good?
Yeah.
It's your boy Bad Lad. How you doing? Big ups to the big folks. Oh man, applause. That's dope.
Nah. I mean, usually, you know, we be more professional. You know, we got the soundboard and shit, give you a real air
Dun, dun,
horn
dun,
and a
dun.
greeting.
You know, I got you.
We
I
keeping
told
it
you.
too much of a buck now.
I drank a little coffee. I got you.
Yeah, applause works though. I'm good.
Shit, how is everybody? How is everything, man?
You know, current situation notwithstanding, I can't complain.
I
You
feel
know,
you.
like I tell most people, same complaints to everybody else, I would imagine. But
Yeah. Some better than others.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. But all in all, I'm blessed and highly favored, as they say.
that's
And,
fact.
Yes.
Blessed black
Right.
and
Yeah.
highly favored.
You know what I mean? Everything seems to be cool at home. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's working. So.
Hey, nah, that's a blessing.
And you still
You
trying to
doing
bring
great
that laughter.
In 2020.
You know?
Nah, that's a fact.
Like, that's a blessing right there.
Yeah.
Damn, man, our claps ain't doing it justice.
Nah, don't
man.
worry.
They ain't doing no justice, man. I'm hearing that. I was like, damn, this shit's kind of whack.
I got
Hey,
you. I got you. My
We've
bad.
been
My
wanting to
bad.
do this interview for a fucking minute. Not even interview, because this is more like conversation shit, just kick it type shit.
You know what's funny? People always say that, like, I've been waiting.
You
to
will
talk to
sort
you.
out,
I didn't
man.
say people like talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, it's not like interview, like we're just gonna ask you a bunch of questions. Nah, we
Yeah,
just
like,
like
build-
kick it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
100%.
See each other, but in passing.
Right.
Like
yeah.
two ships moving at different
Yeah.
times. And shit.
Exactly.
100%.
Right when we're trying to get in our own zones.
And
That's
it's-
what I hate about comedians.
And you know, and that's partly me too, because like once the gig is over, a lot of times I'm double booked. You know what I mean? And because not from comedy, but like with the music. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
DJ,
So,
right?
A lot of yeah. Well, I host, so I'm usually with a DJ, hype man, and whatever.
Oh, that's
you know,
dope. That's dope.
it.
You wear a
So,
lot of hats.
Yeah, so a lot of times I'm booking from one spot to the next, so I really don't get to hang, and that's the part I do miss, because like there's a camaraderie amongst y'all, and don't get me wrong, I feel like I'm part of it, but I miss a lot.
Oh,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I miss when afterwards folks is hanging and kicking it, even if it's for like an extra half hour after the gig, like those are networking times. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's getting to know cats, and like this happened. Like you guys have your thing, but the addition of Duchess came, I would imagine, from those sessions afterwards and
Oh,
just
yeah.
kicking it and
Yeah.
at the same shows and stuff. So like, there's pros and cons to it. You know what I mean? But I miss those days where I was double booked. I ain't gonna front.
For real.
It seemed like I was like the complete opposite, because I'm notoriously known to jet after
Gunk.
the set. Yeah.
Yeah, I swear for Lord, you can
Nah,
never.
that's a fact. Now,
I'm pulling
Colin
up.
is
Don't
out.
let Colin go first.
It's like he know there's a bomb in the building and shit, and it's about to go off.
And you married too, right?
That's
Yeah,
why.
like, yeah, that's what it is.
That's
man.
the
Like,
bomb.
you married.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
Lord.
we can hang.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got limits and stuff. Yeah.
Word. It's good set. I gotta go.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's
Nah,
been two
100%.
occasions I done ran into Colin when I'm pulling up to the gig and he is ghosting because he done went first or second, and I'm like running late as usual.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
like,
right.
damn, nigga, you went already? You gone? Oh, okay. Like, all right, this happened.
Yeah.
like, and-
He's
like,
never
so
in the pictures no
when we
more.
was- when we was
Sit down
at,
now for real.
when we did the LOL, the
Niggas
last
missing.
joint, see how long I stayed.
Yeah.
I didn't know where to be. Like,
Thank God there was food though.
my wife was, yeah, and my wife was, she was not. You know what I mean? So like, she was half in the bag when I left her. I left her at the bar, so I knew she was gonna be knocked.
Yeah.
She
Yep.
woke up the next day. She was like, "What time you come in?" I was like, 12:30. I was
That's what's up, man.
Shout out to Marvy Marv.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to
That green
Godfather
room though.
Marvin.
I love that. I think that was the best green room I've been in so far.
Yeah.
It's a cool vibe. What he's got there. It's a ill vibe. It's something that should.
You ain't seen.
Yeah. And I wish it was under better circumstances. You know what I mean? Because like what he got right there is it's a gem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
You know what I
fact.
mean? That is a gem.
Mm-hmm.
That green room is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Like that look better
The
than a lot of
stage.
niggas' apartments.
Yeah.
Like,
not just from an aesthetic standpoint, but we was loud as fuck in that green room.
Yo.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
You couldn't hear us
No.
up there.
Yeah.
I was like, I swear, a lot of times I went up there just because I was like, I know it's fucking loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would go out there and I was like, damn,
yeah.
I really can't hear you.
And there's nobody really out there, so that's how you really can tell.
Yeah.
You know, because you expect a loud ass echo.
Right.
Take that,
But I
comedy
do
connection.
love the echo from the claps because
Well,
it don't be a lot of people.
Right, there's echoes in the room, but that's just like that's our speaker placement and just how it sails. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the buffer that is the green room and that room is amazing. Like,
Yep.
Because me and Anthony get together, we're loud as fuck.
Yeah. Because that nigga's loud by himself. And shit.
Like, we just that
Shout out
pretty
Kuze.
loud shit, you know what I mean? So like that is the level that is our indoor.
Yeah, exactly. He's walking up to you like that.
Yeah,
You
nah,
gotta
that's a
match
fact.
him. It's like a battle, yeah.
Because, you know, big families, you gotta be heard. You know what I mean? Just being around big families, so you wanna be heard, you gotta speak up.
Yep.
So yeah, man. It was definitely when I first got there. I was because when you like I said outside aesthetically outside, that's like yeah, I was supposed to come with more heads.
Yeah.
I was supposed to come with
yeah.
a team. You know what I mean? But then when you get inside, you're like, oh, wow,
Oh.
okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
like I
okay,
know I
Bobby.
said it on stage like jokingly, but like on some real shit. If you can get them there, you'll keep them there.
Yeah.
If you like, it's just it's location is everything, and it's tough to get them out there. But if you can get them there,
Oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah, as long as you get them inside the building.
Yep.
Yeah, you got them. Now, that's
right,
100%.
right. You know, what I
Because
mean?
the inside looks nothing like the outside.
no,
Nothing.
Right.
Like
the outside
100%.
tells you nothing what you're about to expect.
Nothing.
It's like a ugly bitch with a good heart.
Yeah.
In the same way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the bathroom is laid out. I said, you know what? When he hooked up the mother husband bathroom, I was like, oh yes, I could take my photo shoot right here in these little mirrors. He had like 4 or 5 mirrors up in there. I was like, oh yes.
Proof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can get a photo shoot in there.
But just to see the progress from A to Z.
Yes, because we was doing shows in there a year ago.
Yeah, because we was downstairs.
And it was hot.
And it was hot as Lucifer's ass crack.
Yeah, we was
Nah,
sweating.
it was hot.
And
it was
winter.
hot as fuck.
Like,
It's totally different. I remember them fucking Spanish niggas was trying to kick us the fuck
Oh,
out.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
they had
They would
all
cut
the
them,
AC
yeah.
on that side
Yeah.
and shit.
And let us sweat on the other side.
yeah.
You said you shared the room with somebody or something?
Mhm,
Yeah,
like
not
a
pretty
bar.
much. Yeah, like a bar.
Yeah.
And then on the other side was where we would do the comedy
Yeah.
and shit. And on that side, it was like fucking Alaska.
Right.
On our side, it was like fucking Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was just fucking crazy. And we asking, like, can you open the curtain up so we can get some of that air? And them was like, no English, no English,
Yeah.
me no Spanish. I'm like, and y'all motherfuckers Dominican, y'all half black.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna share the wealth.
Yeah, that was some bullshit. I can't even front.
But he kept his vision and he kept it, and it's gorgeous.
Yo,
Yeah.
can't lie, man. Like, it is my favorite room to rock out in.
Heck
So,
yeah.
let me ask you this. Because that's what he said to me when I talked to him. He was like, I got it downstairs too. When it's all said and done, would you rather him stay downstairs or you rather keep upstairs?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
We're talking about the hot ass room. That's downstairs. No.
No, you know what? In the winter, let's
We
go upstairs.
upgrade.
Wait, go upstairs this winter.
we upgraded.
Upstairs,
Goddamn.
the way it's positioned, we're
Yeah.
tucked out of the way, and no one know we really there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of a hustle to get your crowd there, but like you said, once they show up,
That's a wrap.
yeah, we got that's the best.
Yeah, once
room
you
in
got
town.
them.
Yeah.
Nah, that's 100%. That's 100%. But I mean, it's perfect for what it is now, for the Zoom
Yeah.
and all that.
Oh yeah.
Like it's perfect for right now. I know.
Bullshit is why I chose it.
Yeah.
Because
you wasn't doing anything. Yeah.
I have not done a Zoom show, and that is by design. I am not going to front. I don't understand the rhythm
Of the
of the Zoom show.
Yeah, that's a
you know,
fact.
How do I know when they're laughing? How do I know if they're
Exactly.
done laughing? How do I know I can stop my next joke? Like
Yeah.
that energy, that laughter, it all plays into the timing. It plays into the whole schematic. So if I'm my thing is when it comes to creative ventures, I've been able to do so many. Like people know me as you're a DJ, right? No, but I know how to DJ.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never owned DJ equipment, but I've hung with DJs all my life, and I've learned just about everything.
There
You
is
know what I mean?
too.
Right. So like there's been times where I've been at venues
Yeah.
like my crew calls me DJ P break. So if they need to go take a pee, you know what I mean, or take a piss or join the cypher right quick, I can do 15, 20 minutes.
You can
and
fill
you
in.
never know that he left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But only 20 minutes, nigga.
Yeah. Don't exceed it. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Better make sure that bathroom break is quick.
Yeah, you better hit puff puff pass.
Cats know me for comedy, but I started as a rapper. You know what I mean? So like that whole creative, I guess that whole
With your
creative
wordplay. Eh?
the whole creative gene, it doesn't leave you.
No.
You know what I mean? It doesn't leave you. So it just found its ways in different forms, and it just allowed me to travel in a bunch of different circles.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So for that, I'm grateful.
Do you write rhymes? Do you write jokes like you still writing rhymes?
Yeah, there's definitely parallels. Like I do jokes in the mirror, like I used to do my rhymes in the mirror. Like I
Okay.
still do, but I still write.
Same
You
here.
know what I mean? I'm actually writing more because I'm doing I'm doing a mixtape. We'll talk more about that. But yeah, there's I'll tell you what. The performing aspect of rapping is what was one attribute that I could take over and apply to comedy.
Yeah,
And it,
present.
right, and it made
All
me.
day.
I learned it made me look a little more beyond my years amongst cats. I would do shows at Sunday Showcase, and there'd be dudes that been 7-10 years, and they're like, "How long you been doing?" I'm like, 2 years, and like,
What?
I mean, I'm not doing it 2 years now. I'm
Yeah.
saying back then.
Yeah.
And they would be like, "What? You look so confident up there because I like the stage."
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like. I just turned 50 a couple of weeks ago. I've been on stage since I was 12.
Don't look a day over 32.
Yo,
Uh-huh.
I feel
Holla
Like,
at
don't
it.
crack, nigga.
Holla at it.
It don't crack, but goddamn it sags, boy.
No, I'm
Best
trying to
believe
tell you. It aching and sagging.
it. You know what I mean? So.
That's all skin, man.
But yeah, no. But I mean, I you know, they say it's good. You know, you're young as you feel, and like that. And that's the thing. Like this whole community, what we do. You know, this is it keeps me sane. It keeps me alive.
That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean? I am really pleased with the creative community at large as it applies to Providence because there wasn't a lot of it growing up. You know what I mean? And I grew up with the beginning of hip hop. I remember when hip hop was not on the radio. I remember when hip hop was not accepted by the black community. My father, I remember, like I tell this story every podcast I go to. My uncles used to clown me to the point of tears and tell me this fucking noise you're listening to is a fad. It'll be going in 2 or 3 years.
That ain't real music. That's the devil.
Look at it now.
And
Look at it now.
because I love
Yeah.
all the music that they were talking about.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. I grew up in that house. My father played congas. My father played the congas. He played the bongos. So I grew up with percussion instruments in my house.
Yeah.
Canastas, wood cowbell.
So when you heard that, no.
all that, yeah. So because my father, like I said, he played bong. He was a hippie. You know what I mean? But he would come home. He was a hardworking hippie. So he would
Yeah.
come home from work and he grabbed that shoebox cover from underneath the couch and roll up. That's when weed had seeds in it. And he'd sift the seeds out of his weed and roll up a joint. And he had all the speakers wired through the house. So the whole first floor of the house, there was speakers everywhere. So whatever he was listening to, whatever room you was in, you heard it.
Yeah.
And he would, after a hard day, he'd roll that joint, put on his favorite joints, and accompany what he was listening to on the bongos. You know what I mean? So like, I had a rich appreciation for music. My father played everything. I listened, and my father played at any given time. I played anything from Cameo to Robert Cray to Chicago to Tower of Power to Led Zeppelin to Jimi Hendrix. Like I heard it all in my career.
Yeah.
So like, I always respected their musical taste.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So when I came with, hey, look what I got, and it was received the way it was received, I was like,
Oh, y'all
I
motherfuckers
was
that
heartbroken.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because I listen to your
heartbroken.
shit.
Because I listened to your shit.
I
Yeah.
know good music.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what?
That-
I never thought of it, Jonathan, but maybe that's what it was. You taught me to have a good ear.
Yes.
You know it when you hear it.
There
Yeah.
And I'm telling
There
you,
you go.
this is.
I
and
hear
y'all
it.
telling me
That's ain't.
this ain't like
Yeah.
so naughty.
It felt like it feels like they was dissing your taste.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like you don't know what you're talking about. Those are things that was said. Like that shit hurt my heart because
Yeah.
I knew, and Colin can attest to this. You knew the energy that was going on with your peers and contemporaries at that time. You knew the energy that you felt, that they felt, that everybody felt collectively. That this energy can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It can't do
exactly.
anything but grow.
Yeah.
This
Exactly.
will not die.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
And you're
We-
seeing it firsthand.
When he's sitting there talking about the first time he saw the two live crews, an out of body experience. Telling you, every person in that era had that out of body experience when it came to hip hop. You know what I mean? Like the first time the Fresh Fest came to what is now the Dunkin' Donuts Center. It was
The Civic Center.
Right. And it was Run DMC, it was Houdini, it was the New York City Breakers, it was the Fat Boys.
Yeah, the Fat
Yeah.
And up until this point, so now like MTV ain't really fucking with
Boy.
rap
Nothing.
videos that tough.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
They didn't see the profit in it yet.
if you ain't tied into the streets, you ain't getting your hip hop the way you should.
Yeah.
I was, so it wasn't a problem for me. But
Yeah.
I've never seen up until this point. I have never seen any of these new heroes of mine perform live.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I haven't seen Grandmaster Flash Melly Mel,
Yeah.
Furious 5. Never seen Kumo D. I never seen these cats. Here comes this first super group
Yep.
in Run DMC, and this is the first group I get to see live. And my fucking God.
Yeah.
Out of body experience. It's like, holy shit. And so prior to that, when they attacked me in my culture, I cried. When I left there, I was like, I don't give a fuck
Well,
what
like,
you say.
you
Word.
took that
This
energy
is the
with you.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm stupid because you think it's a fad. You're stupid because you think it's a fad.
And
motherfucker.
look at it now. It feels
Yeah.
stupid as fuck now. It's the number one music genre in the world.
Oh,
That's
every
getting
chance I get, I
taken.
rub it right in their face.
Oh, yeah.
Every chance,
Oh, yeah.
Every chance that conversation comes out, I rub it right in their face.
You know how good, you know how dope hip hop is now. I was reading somewhere where they added breakdancing to the fucking 20.
The 2024 Olympics.
Breakdancing? Oh shit.
Yes.
That's dope.
Breakdancing.
That's dope.
I don't now. I want to know. You think it's dope? What do you think?
I think it's been too late.
That's exactly
You
what
said too late.
It should have been. It should have been.
Before it in the 80s.
Thank you. It should have
They
been.
lobbied for it in the 80s.
See-
Absolutely. Yeah.
See, the way I'm set up, the way I'm set up, I'm like, there's some shit
I don't know. about-
quintessential about hip hop that is and always should remain a street thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just see it as
But it's been.
commercialized.
I get what you're saying, but I
Yeah.
will say this to you.
It's been taken
I will
from
say this
us.
to you. I don't know how well you follow. I follow it a lot more now than I did 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Not like
Like-
let me give you a backdrop as far as me. I'm a Zulu Nation baby.
Right.
Like,
Same.
I remember going to them parties, getting kicked out with my mama,
Okay.
riding the subway all night long,
Yep.
and then wind up at a Zulu Nation party.
Yep.
Or like the block parties, like my dad was a DJ.
Yep.
So I come from that. So I'm like damn man, leave it there,
And
man.
I'm gonna
Like,
give you
Yeah.
another perspective. Breakdancing,
right.
and let's go back to the beginning.
And how do
Yeah.
you judge it? Understand?
Oh no, they judge it now. They judge it now.
Yeah.
So let's Pete. Back then, when hip hop was still looking to be identified as a legitimate American culture within America.
Right.
Okay. Right now it's just New York and Northeast. It's basically it's right there. It's concentrated.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about at a time where folks in Cranston and outlying cities outside of Providence
Yep.
fuck with hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm going that far.
You had to
back.
go and
Wow.
see it. You couldn't go
When
see
hip
it.
hop was segregated.
What element made the phenomena that made the visual that made everybody look towards hip hop?
Right.
It was breakdancing.
Yeah.
Breakdancing.
Oh.
Breakdancing, like it was such this new thing, this hot new dance. So it was on Good Morning America, it was on Today's
Oh,
Show. and
yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's on the white outlets.
But the soundtrack that came with it came with it. You know what I mean? And helped folks understand or introduce themselves to hip hop music.
Yeah.
Well, you can't break dance without it.
Right. So when rap became the cash cow, breakdancing got put aside.
Yeah.
Yep.
It went to kind of obscurity.
Yep.
You didn't know
Yeah.
no break dances. You didn't you.
That's when the DJ got into
back
it.
And back in early, there was heavy influence with early hip hop videos with break dances. There would definitely be in there.
Mm-hmm.
There would be graph in there. As it started becoming more street and more gangster, you traded the b-boys for the posse shots,
Yep.
for the
Yep.
gun shots, for you know what I mean. So the whole landscape and the whole visual of it changed, and they sent breakdancing to the back. And
Trying
to
to
my
pick it
surprise, it tried. To my surprise, when I finally got up on it, I realized it didn't go a goddamn place. It stayed in them streets. Mm-hmm. So to get to your point, it stayed in them streets. So what I say all that to say this: 2024, bring that breakdancing into your argument. It ain't going nowhere. It will stay in the
Yeah.
goddamn streets.
Oh,
So
if you
it
go
just
down the
seems like
subways
it's
right
like-
now
it's
in New York,
like-
yeah.
You go to your subways, go around the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
That's
around
why
the world.
I said no.
In
Like,
Korea,
in
Korea, their
they
battles,
love it.
rap is open for their battles. The battles are the headlining act.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
whoever their hot rapper is in Korea,
Yeah.
he comes on, does his set.
Young One Tom.
Whoever he is, bro, whoever or she is, whoever the artist is, they open up for the battle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Puma sponsors their battles.
Wow, that's
Red
Yeah.
Bull,
crazy.
Red Bull does one. They've been doing it for years. I forget what they call it, the One series or something like that. But yeah, no, trust me, breakdancing is a multi-million-dollar business. It is just
And it started off a
I
cardboard
just,
box.
they
just
love it
try-
everywhere else. They
It-
love it so much more everywhere else. There's
I
a
just-
presence here, but oh my god,
I just don't
Yeah.
want it to get commercialized like jazz. I want it to remain
Oh,
our
that's
thing.
way.
You know what I'm saying?
That's,
I don't want it to be.
and I guess what I'm
calculated.
saying is it's been in the streets for so long, it's not gonna happen.
No.
It's like hieroglyphics.
It's 2024, so it's just now getting recognized.
Yeah.
It's stayed in the underground from you figured.
Middle 70s.
You figured it started to go out of obscurity in the public eye like around 84, 85. You start to see it less and less start to die
Okay,
off.
so
let's
over
say
30.
85 to 2024. It has survived underground. It has survived on the streets. It ain't going nowhere from them streets.
No.
It's going to continue to birth them. Because
Touche.
I'll tell you what, and this came out in 2007, I think. Check it. It's a documentary called Planet B-Boy. Check it out.
Okay.
Check it out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's about a worldwide
put
battle.
on.
It's
Oh
about a
okay.
worldwide battle that started from this German dude, and like
German?
he hustled. Yo,
That's the last place in the world I expect.
watch Planet
Well,
B-Boy.
that's not-
Watch Planet B-Boy and get back to me.
Max
Because what you'll see is German b-boys, Korean b-boys,
Yeah.
Japanese b-boys,
Okay, no,
French
no, yeah,
b-boys. And what's real dope when you watch it, there's different styles.
Yeah.
You can by towards the end you're like, okay, when you because now I follow other b-boys on Instagram. I follow French b-boys. I follow Japanese, Korean
that's dope.
b-boys.
I was about to say,
and,
what-
and
the
you
mask
can
on.
see the influence,
The one that went
like to the
mask.
point where you can start seeing like, oh yup, he's got Korean influence. So
Jabberwockies.
it's ill. It's ill. It's real ill. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it.
That's gonna be dope.
And oh, no, so-
For a little bit.
and
What
keep
was
this in
that
the-
dance show
keep
that
this in
came on
mind, too.
MTV?
It's every 4 years. So how
It
much
was
can
on
you commercialize
MTV.
it?
The dance show.
Yeah.
You know,
Jabberwockies.
I just like. Damn,
Oh
bro, you
wait,
can't
wait. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get your ex.
Yeah.
I get your
They
ex.
tried
I
to bring
get
it back.
I
We
get
loved
it.
it for a second.
Yeah.
Was it you? No, it wasn't you.
Nah,
Got served.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What about that? That was break.
You remember that one TV show that they had with the Jabberwockies? They won that one year.
ABDC.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Shaq was in it, right?
yeah.
That was that shit.
I love
Yeah,
that
it's
shit.
show.
Shaq's
That
a
you see
big
how
nigga
we
that
ate
can
that
do
up
this.
real quick.
See him doing that shit. I was like, oh shit, that was dope.
That's what made him.
Shaq's hip hop though.
No, that's a
Shaq's
fact.
hip-hop.
No, that's a fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
But
No,
that's
but
him.
seeing,
That's hip hop.
but seeing a nigga that big though move
He can
like
do
that
hip hop
is
and
just like,
he can do
wow.
comedy.
And
You gotta
know why?
watch out.
Listen, like
That nigga fuck you
at
up.
that age, everybody tried everything because you was trying to find out what your niche was.
Yeah.
So you tried a little DJing, you tried a little rap, you tried a little pop locking, a little breakdancing, a little graffiti.
Yeah.
Saw what your niche was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trying to see what shoe fits.
Yeah, yup.
Yeah, exactly.
DJ immediately went out the window. Too expensive.
Yeah.
But the DJ started it all.
All that
Right,
other
well,
shit.
Because the
I'm saying for
DJ
me,
is
I'm
the
saying
one
for
that
me
brung
personally.
up. Oh, okay, no, I'm
saying
talking
for me
about like in the
personally.
culture.
Yeah, within the culture. Like when it was time for me to find something, I started with the dance
Okay.
because it didn't cost nothing.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know,
I got
that
my 2
movement,
feet.
that movement, right.
Rapping, you just gotta have a
Bojangles.
pen and pad.
Right, but watching the other advanced pop lockers and breakdancers in my neighborhood, I was like, yeah, I'm too far behind.
Word.
I'm too far behind to learn. You know what I
Like,
mean?
yeah, I'm gonna put this down for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I
I
can't
feel
do
you
the
on that.
physical torture it takes to get to that. You know what I mean? And then
Oh,
it was the
I'm gonna
rapping.
get to a comedy.
It was definitely the rapping because I always wanted to sing, but was fully aware that I couldn't.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait, my nigga, you can sing?
No, God no.
I was
He
about to
said I
say.
couldn't.
I was about to
I
say.
got the heart
I was
of
about
a
to
singer,
say,
though.
I was about to say, can we get a little something?
No, I am a rapper because I can't sing.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Well, all the rappers that can't sing are singing now.
So you
started
might
with
be able to
Wayne.
slide in.
It started with
I
that.
will always be a rapper.
That's
Excuse me,
hip-hop
I will
to the
always be
core.
an MC.
Oh, there we go. Move the
All
crowd.
right, all
Move the
right.
crowd. Hey, Alex. I was just trying to get this nigga to put a picture on the screen.
Okay.
So yeah, what is it? We're gonna get into a topic now. What is it? This episode's really about. I'm glad you guys is here because
Yes.
we're talking about.
It's a
lot-
family reunion, you know?
Yeah, we got
You
to
know?
keep it a buck family
You know?
back and shit. And what is it? This episode, because the topics that was kind of going on, that was kind of hot over the week, had to do with relationships, marriage, and women. So I got 2 married niggas and I got a woman here. So now, we covered all bases to be, allowed to talk about the subjects
Okay.
and shit in a way. So niggas can't kill us. So what is it? Damn, where the fuck do I want to begin? Oh, matter of fact, yo, yeah, put the put that picture up on the screen. I just wanna ask y'all niggas like, to see if it would come up. Yeah. We'll come back to
Okay.
that. We'll come back to that because it was really funny. I just want to see what y'all thoughts were. But where you guys want to start, man? You want to start with you know what? Let's get into Larsa Pippen.
Okay.
Let's get into Larsa fucking Pippen.
Larsa.
What?
Larsa Pippen, Scottie Pippen's
Ex-wife.
ex-wife.
Context.
Okay, so ever since I guess what is it? They've been separated since 2018
Okay.
and shit. She been doing wild, real thotty shit
Okay.
with his last name. That's my problem.
Yeah.
It's don't do no whole shit with my last name. You know what I'm saying? She fucked Future. I know you know who Future is. And Future's on 5 records talking about, yo, Scotty, I fucked your bitch. Yo, Scotty, I fucked your bitch. Yo, Scotty, I fucked your bitch.
I gotta put my hands on that little
Hands
that
and
shit.
feet
Yeah.
on that nigga.
You might have to get a bullet.
But there's more. So over the weekend, this is the last thotty thing that she did, right? She was she was caught taking somebody took a picture, paparazzi or whoever. She was caught with a married NBA player, young nigga, 23, Malik Beasley. I think
Four.
he's on he's 24?
Yeah.
Oh, look who did her research. Okay. All right.
Because I'm cocked and loaded. I'm ready.
Welcome back, sis. Okay. What is it? I think he played for the Timberwolves and shit. Damn. You gonna knock down Pimpin' Ken? I should pimp slap you for that. You knocked the pimp down?
Yes.
Nah.
It's women's
But
tip
anyways,
time.
what
It's
is
2020.
it? She was spotted with him. They took a picture, and then it went viral, obviously, because they're both public figures. And his wife was the first one to respond to it, and she started airing the shit out, talking about, yo, I didn't even know this was going on, yada yada yada. So my thoughts is, right, what y'all think about that? Because as soon as she got exposed, she goes running back to Scotty's house.
Yeah. First of all, Scotty's a sucker for allowing her to do this shit. He taking her back. You know what I'm saying? He taking her back from doing whole activities out
She's-
in public with his name.
Yo,
and
speak
shit
in the mic,
like
bro.
that. You can't do that kind of shit, man, with someone else's name. If you're gonna be how you are, whatever.
Yeah.
I get it. But do that shit which on your own merit and not on that motherfucker, not on Scotty Shield. You can't do it on a Pippen name. She's using that name to get in them restaurants.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Them little perks, you know, wherever she live at and shit, and she getting the French benefits, fucking everybody. And when that shit don't pan out, she go right back to Scotty.
Yeah,
And
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and he sets the bar for assholeism. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sets a bad example for brothers everywhere. You ain't supposed to do that shit.
Well,
What the
this is
fuck?
the thing. We don't know. You know,
I
what's going
swear. I swear. How has he set a bad example for the brothers? He set the example that, you know what, take your bitch back. You know what? If the bitches could take us back all these years, I could take back mine.
No, man, that's a.
down. Nah, throw it to the streets. Nah, fuck that shit, man.
And then at the end of the day, it's not like he's taking her back. They still just got a whole bunch of shit in common. I mean, come on.
No, well, the thing is, right? They got 5 kids, and
Yeah,
even her
they're gonna have
oldest
the same
son
grandkids.
was like, "Yo, bitch, you like, yo, mom, yo, you bugging, yo, ma, you bugging."
Yeah.
And that, to me, that is my only. That's kind of where I take the issue.
Yeah, because they're around the same age.
To Colin's end, I say, well, ask yourself this, and we don't know, but let's
just talking shit.
Let's apply some, not common sense, but let's not kid ourselves. Let's try that.
Yeah, okay. We all grown.
Do you think Scottie Pippen, one of the top 50 greatest NBA players in the history of the game, 6 NBA championships, multiple accolades, Hall of Famer, all these accolades. Do you think in his illustrious career he remained monogamous?
Thank you. Oh. And they had the same last name.
Not at all.
Why that was happening.
done.
They had the same last name.
I don't know that man,
Nah,
so I
nah.
won't go so
All
far
that
as to
stuff
say
that
no.
he was doing.
I will say I highly doubt it.
No,
I will hedge my bets to say I highly
Well.
to avoid any slander
Yeah, exactly.
charges.
That's
I will
what I'm
say I
thinking.
highly doubt it. But I
Well.
say that to say this.
That's ours.
Everybody talks about we always look as men, we always see it from the men's side.
Well,
And I'm sorry, I'm not a contrarian, but I have learned in order for discussions amongst two contrary things or beings, in order for those conversations to be had, you have to be able to look at yourself and say, what part did I play in this?
thank you. Karma's a hummer because it come back around.
You're not going to tell me the name synonymous next to Michael Jordan at that time wasn't beating the pussy off with a fucking baseball bat.
Hey,
You're not gonna
hey.
tell me
Cheerleader, say amen. Can the cheerleader say amen?
In the words of Charlemagne,
no.
black men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat.
They just have sex.
Own shield. It's his shield.
Is it?
But my whole thing is-
I
because
love this. I
let's
love
apply
this.
the dynamic because, like I said, I
If you're gonna be a hoe, alright,
Yeah, use your maiden name.
do that shit.
Use your maiden name. That's just me.
Much love to
so
you.
okay. So I'm opposed this.
So that
scenario
means
to you.
that you want your grandkids. You got to think about it. They got 5 kids
She
together.
has to think about it. She got
All the
five
grandkids, we
Right,
a
so-
dynasty.
So you also want her to stay because this is also a plausible situation within that culture, within that sports culture, when as it applies to women. So she stays with the outside kids too.
Thank you.
Well,
Athletes keep outside kids, bro. And this is not
That ain't got nothing
speculation.
to do with it. I'm saying.
No,
But no, yes, it does, 'cause
this is
you're
the
talking about
double-
the last
this is the double
name.
standard
Yeah.
This is the double standard.
Oh, no, we love double standard,
Because you're
yeah.
saying it's cool for him to be a hoe,
Double
bring
standard.
home outside kids,
And then
keep
she's
the
not
marriage
actually
nice
being
when
a
you get it.
hoe. She's
Now
living her
she's fucking
life.
up. She living her
They're
life.
divorced.
I'm saying.
No, they're
is
not
she
divorced.
divorced?
No.
Is she?
She's just separated from Scotty's dick. She's not
Yeah, well, they're
separated from dicks,
separated.
period.
So actually, she's not being a hoe. She's just living her
She
life.
definitely ain't separated from other niggas' dicks, but
Again.
she's separated from Scotty's.
Again, I don't agree with her choices.
Oh no.
However,
But I do believe this is
like-
payback.
But the only reason the main reason, my primary reason for not agreeing with her choices is because you are living this out in this information age where that shit comes out like quick and you have kids.
That's different. Because in the
And I think
90s,
kids, if you didn't have no kids, I wouldn't even give this much energy. I really
Yeah.
don't.
No,
But
no.
at the end of the day, when was the last time besides Michael Jackson's The Last Dance?
Okay.
you mean Michael Jordan?
I mean Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
When was the last time we were saying Scottie Pippen's name? You got to think
on
about
that
this.
last Future record when he's talking
Thank
about
you.
I fucked your
Everything's
bitch.
been about
I fucked
his
your
wife.
bitch.
Now,
Like,
now to go back to what Colin was saying before.
Everything's been about his
Near
wife.
future, I need to see you, young boy. Yeah. I need to see you because my thing is why? Why? Why?
But,
do you?
okay, but
Even
wait a
if you
minute.
are, what
How many times do you think
Why
Loswell
is it
got a
necessary
text
to
message
drop my name?
or a phone call from another female
Right.
of
That
a
is
picture
all
with
it-
Scotty?
That's all it is.
Nah, wait. Nah, but this is like he's 100% right. It's just because this is out in the open. Scotty ain't doing no shit.
That's why I'm mad at her.
You know what I'm saying? Like Scotty just like sitting there somewhere, just like, yo, what the fuck?
And I love it.
But I'm saying like, how do you not
Because
know?
all them nights, she was sitting there, what the fuck?
and I
But
think
how
that's
do
what
you
I'm
know
saying.
though? We just speculate. We just
Well,
talking
no,
shit.
the reason why I can say I know is because we learned from the best. She's maneuvering like a nigga.
Nah, but that's
She
messy.
learned. You learn
that's
from
messy.
your, just like how you even look like your
listen,
mate after a while.
she-
You
she-
start to act like
That's
your
some
mate.
real shit. Like men all the time, and it's funny because
Ask my baby daddy. They hate my black ass. I act just like him.
men hold women to a standard that they're not willing to hold themselves to.
Exactly. And all you're doing is teaching them moves.
Especially now, like the culture, and maybe the culture was like that when we was younger too. But like, I see it a lot. I see most of these, especially all over my social media. What I gather is dudes want women who stay home and chill out
That's
and
right.
don't do nothing while they go out and do
Everything.
everything.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And-
Nah, fuck.
right now, so, okay. Now, see, here's my thing. Let's apply your logic.
That's when you
If it's
bump into
fair,
a girl like
to
me and I hurt
to me,
your feelings.
the definition of fair is if she does it, it shouldn't hurt you the way it hurts
Exactly.
you. But it hurts every
word.
motherfucking time.
It hurt
'Cause
worse.
Don't nobody want to think about that nice little girl they got at home with another dick in her mouth.
Oh,
Exactly.
But
Hurts
this
your
is
heart, don't it?
Everybody got a history.
But nobody wants to think about that when they go out and do their dirt.
Yeah.
out of
You
sight,
understand
out of
what I'm saying?
mind.
You gotta say to yourself at some point, like, damn, how would I feel knowing I'm doing what I'm doing? How would I feel if I found out my lady was doing the same thing? If you can't eat that,
Then
if you
you
can't
should-
eat the fact that she might be doing that, then maybe y'all are doing the wrong thing.
Exactly.
Nah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? You gotta be able to like, motherfucker. That's a double standard, bro.
You can't be a
that
play
shit
with
is
emotions.
not cool. You understand what I'm saying? I tell you what, like, men want to fuck everybody but the woman they living with.
Yeah. And that's the crazy
Tell you
part.
something, man. I'm speaking for my wife.
Yeah.
If I was out smashing everything, now my wife would leave. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But if she stayed,
Yeah.
knowing I was out there smashing everything and not smashing her, oh, best believe she got dick on the side. Best believe
No,
that.
no. That's 100%.
Best believe that.
That's 100%.
I never.
No,
But-
but she
but-
not even got to touch it, but she know what that plan B is.
She's gonna touch it.
Oh yeah.
She
It's
gonna,
it's
she
in
gonna
the
do whatever
inbox.
I
she
can't
gonna
say
do.
all women
in the
touch it.
inbox.
If I'm not giving my wife, if my,
Oh, if
if
you're
I'm
not
not my
giving
wife
it to
dick,
her, oh, hell
she
yeah.
is finding it somewhere.
Oh
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have
What?
had that discussion.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
We have had that discussion.
Yeah.
Please believe that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. You deserve it.
Yeah, no, yo, 100%. See, I don't subscribe to fucking, like, if you're in a relationship, just do the relationship shit. If you want to be a player, go be a player.
Yeah.
Like, don't drag her into your fuck shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But just with the whole Larsa Pippen and Scotty whole debacle and shit, like, that's just kind of different just because they're public figures. And she
Yeah.
got kids, like, their youngest kid is like fucking 7. And, yo, you got kids in the social media area just saying, yo, your mom
But-
with this getting passed around. Like,
It's
she
just-
got spoiled and
But
written
just
on her
like how
body.
your mom
It
says,
seems like she's being messy on purpose.
exactly, just like how, this is exactly what I was about to say. Birds
who
of a
does that-
feather flock together. Who is Larsa Pippen always with?
The Kardashians.
Exactly.
And
They're
guess what
taking
she's
the
looking
play
like? A
exactly
Kardashian.
out of the Kardashian book. They want to keep their name in the fucking spotlight. They knew all they had to do was not hold hands and just walk by side. They hold hands for the reason to take a picture. They wanted the publicity.
Nah, that's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and my whole thing is,
The media horse.
they could have just sat there and, yo, I'm about to go give you 10 stacks. I'm gonna hold your hand, and we're about to, what you call it? Your name's about to blow up because you're attached to me. He's a nobody right now in the, basketball right now. He's a youngie. You know?
Nah. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Scotty. I was like,
No,
nah,
not Scotty. I'm talking about the young boy.
Legend.
She just put his name on, and then turned around. Her son just like the tweet, and then all of a sudden now everybody knows about Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yeah.
So
I don't
their
know
names
who
are
wanted
like,
that.
and right now we're doing a podcast talking about them. Like this is what they want.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
Like-
we just talking about bad publicity.
Like some people will do the worst shit just to get talked about.
No, yeah, we know that. That's what Instagram is.
Yeah,
That's what Instagram and Facebook is.
that's why my Instagram ain't popping, man.
Oh, man,
Mine
you
too.
gotta go on
So I
Instagram.
was just thinking that.
That's why my
social media
shit ain't
popping, 'cause
popping.
I don't give out free press.
No.
Nah, you gotta
There's a-
you
you
know,
know,
since you talking about it.
Chuck D said no room for the suckers.
That's right. And that shit still goes on today. All the way to 20.
Talking about suckers, what y'all think about men getting the boat, not the Botox, what is it called? The liposuction.
Yo,
Y'all gonna
niggas is
do it?
lazy. You
Y'all
don't
would
want
do
to
that?
take your big ass to the gym? You don't want to do a little spin?
Y'all don't want
Nah,
to get
that's some
underneath
cheat
that
code.
knife?
For me, that's not gender specific. I don't like it either way.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Exactly.
No woman.
It's like listening to
Because
a
it
book
can
on
hurt
Audible.
you.
On Audible. It's like, that's cheating. You ain't read
Yeah.
that shit, nigga. You listened. So you read it. I hate when motherfuckers do that. This shit. But, so, we good? Everybody got the aired out all the grievances on the Scottie Pippen?
Oh, yeah.
Lots of shit. I mean, there's not really.
Scotty,
much to
you reap what you sow. That's what that is.
Exactly.
You're-
Karma's
you're-
a,
Scotty,
That's what's
man.
happening. That's what's happening.
Scotty,
Run
man.
for cover, dog.
But what's her name? Lawson.
Run for
Yeah.
cover, dog.
Lawson.
call her Miss
You didn't think
Pippen.
about your kids.
The Kim clone.
Neither one.
Neither one of them.
No, that's a fact.
You didn't neither one.
She's
Neither
bad
one of
mom.
us.
Get your name back, son.
Yo, word. Yo, Scotty, if you watching this or whatever, or if it ever get to you, man, you got one of my favorite sneakers, man, the Up Tempo. The Up Tempo, what was it? Air Ups?
Yeah, that's the one with the giant
Air. Yeah. And then he got the other ones too.
The one hard, yo. When I
I was
got
like,
here,
nah. I always rock with Scotty, man. That's my dude,
Top 10 on
man.
the go kick list.
Yeah, nah, that's a
Oh,
fact.
yeah, absolutely.
I got both of them shits at my crib, man. So he always got a special heart for me, man. You know?
Larsa, keep pimping.
Hey, Scotty, kick her ass out, man. He's like, you
Can't-
better go get an Airbnb.
You wonder why
Fuck
that
coming
they
back to my
probably still
house.
married? Half. That reason right there. That
Word.
word, half.
Hey, it's a bad look when your wife's been traded more than you. Larsa been bought and traded more
Yeah,
than
because you know
Scotty
she was
ever did.
with Tristan Thomas before Chloe.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about a Boston Celtic here, man.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to
Let's
Tristan,
talk about
man.
them
Kardashians are
apples.
back are in Boston now, so
Oh,
Yeah,
She's about to
Tristan's
be-
in
she's about to be crazy.
Boston.
What's that?
no,
Tristan Thomas.
Thompson, he signed to the Celtics. So the Kardashians gonna be both
that's a
in
good
town.
look for the season.
I mean Boston.
Boston, baby.
But we're gonna stay on relationships here, man. What is it? Lil Baby, young rapper, man, was celebrating his birthday and shit,
All right.
and he paid a little money to have sex with a porn star.
Oh my god.
Hey, you got the picture, man. Let
She better be fine.
me show you who she look like. Let me show you who you look like, who she looks like, cause it's gonna be on the screen. But
She better be fine. And then
the name is Miss London. I didn't know her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah. You know Miss London, huh?
She's on his beat off list. Okay,
Miss London on
It-
Pornhub.
Oh!
I'm done.
His dick is gonna melt.
I'm done.
I need a visual.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's
Oh my god, yo.
That just must have had been like one of his fantasies.
My shit is.
I'm 50. I need like you need to click on one.
Oh, okay, my bad. I say
Yeah.
I got
I
it.
should have bought my reading glasses.
I am done.
Telling my pops and shit.
I just got them last year, the beginning of 2020. I got my first pair of glasses ever.
Really?
Yeah, my sister's an optometrist.
No,
And
Welcome to the club, my
we
nigga.
was at Thanksgiving last year.
let me do a
I
checkup.
was texting somebody and she saw the font size. She walked up and said, "Oh."
You don't want to break down and get some glasses.
You call me 2 weeks later and set me up at an appointment at a job.
Wasn't
Yes.
real graphic with it, but
That's
there you go.
the.
I mean, it's a porn star.
Miss
What do you expect when you Google a porn star?
Shit. Jada Fire is fine as fuck.
No, yeah.
Yes, Jada.
That's a fact.
Jada's a
That's a
fact.
fact.
I'll elbow on that one. I love me some Jada.
I
Hey,
ain't running
Oh,
up
hey.
in the wall, nothing but.
hey, great minds beat alike. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Jada Fight, yeah, nah.
Jada, where you been?
Okay. Now. How much, lad? Honestly, man, how much would you pay? Like, I'm not saying if you the baby, how much you think you paid?
What do we?
Not,
You
but,
paid 9 racks?
yeah, no, well, see, let's get to why we're going to talk about this, okay?
It was
The main reason why we're talking about this shit is because after he smashed, right, homegirl runs right to Twitter talking about,
What?
yo, he had the best dick of my life.
well,
And
she
then
got drunk and
and-
then she ran to Twitter.
Nah, she wouldn't have did that shit if she wasn't drunk.
Okay.
I feel like money and alcohol just enhance who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, and I guess that's why. I guess
That's some shit that
this,
you wanted to do.
this is my point. So, I'm gonna go on a limb here because I normally don't talk like this, but like,
You want us to hide your face?
no. It's,
Alright, yeah, we're
I'm
keeping
trying
it
to find a
buck right
different.
now.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it a buck. I'm just trying to make sure it sounds right. So,
We gotta edit.
because this dude, this is this rapper has some celebrity to his name. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has some money to his name. Apparently, he's able to pay for
He's the new Big Daddy Kane.
overpriced pussy.
No.
Alright.
You just no.
All right. Okay.
Shout out to these new niggas, man.
That's all.
My because your question.
These
to me
new
was-
niggas don't know who
'cause
Big Daddy
we're all
Kane
trying to
is.
gauge the price, right? So you asked me what I would pay.
Oh man.
I wouldn't pay a fucking thing.
I know
That's
that's
right.
I would not pay a fucking thing.
because he got a wife.
Bitch, I'm a
No,
little
no,
baby.
no.
You
This
paying
is-
me.
This is me not talking from a husband perspective. This is man to man. It's just straight testosterone telling you.
Then we got a problem.
Given if I'm that dude. Given if I'm that dude. I don't need
to pay
to
for
pay
pussy.
for pussy.
Yeah, I'm a little baby.
Snoop Dogg would pay.
But you need to give up donations.
I don't
I would
I'm
say
sorry.
this. I
I'm
would
sorry.
say
That is a professional.
As a struggling,
I don't know about that either,
as
bro.
a struggling husband with a kid in college and living basically check to check like everybody else, I even given all that, I have said to strippers,
Yeah.
I am too pretty for you. I've said that
That's what
now.
I'm talking about.
Give me his status.
And it'll be up there. Yeah, it'll be more amplified. 100. It'll be on a 10. Yeah.
You're paying for this dick.
That's what.
I'm not
that's
paying for pussy.
And in my mind, I'm wondering,
I love that fucking energy.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
That's why, you know what, on some real shit, that's why I never understood rape. At that level.
Yeah.
I never understood when they say celebrities gotten.
Yeah, because wait a minute. Hold up now.
I just couldn't.
If you say no, this pussy else would be had.
Yeah.
That is fine. No, we could be butt naked. No, okay.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's cool. Yeah.
I'm getting dressed and opening the
Bitch,
door.
I'm
There's a
fucking
bitch
your
waiting
sister.
on the other side of the door.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not that like it's not that serious.
It is not that serious.
It's so.
In my mind, I'm boning this grimy bitch, and I'm thinking of all her flicks that I watched. Listen, I'm watching all that shit on the fucking phone, and I'm the baby, and I'm boning this girl, and I'm just thinking about all the nasty shit she done did. Two dicks in the asshole at once. Wow.
Yeah, niggas are nasty. They're like, oh, bitch, I want you to do it like you did it in that video. I want you to do it like you did it in the video.
So here's
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
So
I'm a fan, bitch.
So was he raw? Was he
Nah,
raw?
Nah.
Well, she does
Well,
have video.
we don't
so
know.
We will learn soon. She said she videoed.
Well,
it.
the thing is, she
'Cause that's
signed an
when you play
indie.
yourself too,
What
bro.
was it? She signed a contract
Right.
where she can't talk, and she talked. So he could take her ass to jail
Yep.
legally because she signed it.
Well, no,
a
because
non-disclosure.
on some real shit, she did not say his name. The internet just put it together. She didn't come out and say the baby. They can't. She said Jada, and when she said Jada,
Is that his
they was
girlfriend
like,
or something?
oh, that's like a baby mama or something like that. She was
No,
like,
that's
oh,
his girl.
yeah, his girl.
That's his girl.
Oh
girl.
yeah, so she was like, I know Jada be loving that dick or something like that, you know.
Now, I said I fucked that nigga, and he paid $9,000 for it.
But Jada could be a little thought and be fucking a whole bunch of people. You don't know who fuck Jada fucking.
Nah,
so,
but
you
it's
know,
all about who gets
there ain't
caught.
no lawsuit.
It's all about who gets caught, though.
Is it different? Is it different because she's a porn star? If she was just somebody regular, It's different because she's a porn star.
Yeah, and she's supposed to keep it professional.
Hookup, no.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying, hook up porn star, no. Anybody like a regular person,
Yeah, they can say
you know,
something.
we do what we do, you know.
Nah,
Go in the closet,
but bro,
shit.
it's a porn star.
No, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're supposed to have
I'ma
some
give
etiquette
them a
about it when
bail
you're
on
when
that.
you're on paperwork.
It's just my whole thing is right. My
Porn
whole
star when you can go to the Ebony Fashion Fair.
nigga, you saying if you didn't have a chance to fuck Jada Fire, you wouldn't fuck her?
Her?
Nigga, knock that shit the fuck off, man.
I'm knocking Jada's back out.
Knock that shit off, man.
I don't know
nigga.
how, but we gonna find some tools.
Naomi Ben, Pinky.
Listen.
I love me,
Man.
Pinky.
Yo, Pinky fell off like bad dope.
No,
Pinky
I'm talking
fell
about
off.
06 Pinky.
But Pinky,
I'm
I
talking
still
about-
love you, boo boo.
I'm talking about 06 Pinky, not 016 Pinky.
I love you,
That bitch look
Pinky.
like a thumb now.
Listen, I like a freak, but I didn't like the hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I knew that you was a hoe, I would never fuck with you. I was always like, nah.
Well, you got better standards than me, my
You know
nigga,
what I'm
because
saying? Nah, man. We
I'm jumping in that coochie.
I was about to say it be the ones that don't look like the freak and that be the hoe. Like
that's happened to me. That's happened to me before.
I mean, I'm not.
Freaks comes on at night. You ain't hear the song?
I'm with the
Houdini
freak shit,
taught you
man.
the game, my nigga.
I'm down with the freak shit. The whole shit. No. Like, if I know.
You would never know a hoe.
If I know you're getting paid to play, I can't.
That's a prostitute.
I can't fuck you.
That's a
But
prostitute.
my nigga, no.
But you'll never know a hoe.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You will never know a hoe.
Until it's too late.
You up there looking at an ex-hoe. You would never know.
No, that's a fact.
I'm
You know
trying
how
to
many-
tell you.
You know how many hoes I realized I dated after I dated her?
Thank you. I'm trying to tell you. You
I
will
was
never
like,
know
yo,
a
what
hoe
the
until
fuck?
after.
That should be happening, man. That should be happening. But the thing is, with a porn star, it's like, my
No,
nigga, you're a
man,
fan.
no.
You're a
And
fan.
I think that's where the disconnect
That's what I'm
comes in.
getting.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
a
a
fan.
fantasy.
Cause don't get me wrong, like Jada Fire, she's my favorite porn star, but she's not who I watch the most.
Yeah.
Black porn
And
matters.
my wife was like, cause when my wife was like, why do you like Jada Fire if that's not what you watch? She's the prettiest one to me.
Yeah.
She
takes it
she
real
is-
good. Her facial expressions are priceless.
yeah.
Jada's
She get real
just, she's
vocal,
bad.
too.
She's a bad looking chick.
Get
Like,
Yeah.
vocal and shit.
I'm not like, don't get me wrong. I like what she brings to the table as far as my viewing pleasure and shit. But like, just walking by on the street, I
like
love
the way
dark
you
skinned
wear that
women.
shit.
That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love dark skinned women. So like,
Okay.
Black hand side.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
And don't get me wrong. That's not to
That's
say I
what's
don't like light skinned women. I love light skinned women too.
No,
but
no,
like,
you good, man.
a bad light skinned woman's one thing. A bad black skinned woman.
Oh yeah, nah,
my-
you gotta keep it. It's like an Asian with a fat ass. You gotta keep it. You
Like, I
gotta
can't-
keep it.
I haven't seen an Asian with a fat ass in a long
Like,
Huh?
time.
Yeah.
Like while the whole world was screaming Beyonce, I'm looking at Kelly Rowland like.
Nobody was looking at Michelle though.
I watch Kelly Rowland like Saturday morning cartoons, bro.
Yeah,
I fucks with Kelly Rowland.
Yeah, nah, I
Yeah.
love Kelly Rowland.
Taraji, I love them brown or better.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like my liquor white and my women brown.
Nah, nah, I
I
feel
mean,
you.
so.
Brown go down easy.
Lord of mercy.
Yeah, that's what's up though, man. But I feel for the little baby only because you pay for her to shut the fuck up.
No, he didn't. He paid for the pleasure.
No,
He
you,
made her sign that paper to shut the fuck
nah,
up.
nah, you pay a hooker or whatever.
Hell no, that
So
is
she
not in the
leaves.
contract.
Hold on. He had
Look at the street set.
he signed a
If she signed the NDA?
He signed a gag order.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, a non-disclosure. If she signed that, that's the shut the fuck up. The payment is for the pussy. I mean,
No. If I pay $9,000, I want you to shut the fuck up.
no, that is not in the contract.
But why?
I
That
don't
is
want
not
you
in the contract.
retweeting and shit.
He had to know.
Because if that was in the contract, Selena Powell would never been available.
He had to have known that she was gonna say something.
Yo, but Colin, you know you don't make good decisions when your dick's hard. You know that. You know that.
Da-da-da,
I hear you on
da-da.
that. I hear you. He knew what he was gonna. He knew what he was dealing with.
We have all
Played with
paid
fire.
for pussy from one form or another.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
If you
that's-
ever
that's
went
a
half
fact.
on
I'm
a
about to
white
say, don't out me
bring-
like that, my nigga. Don't
Right.
out me like that.
Right. No, we have all paid for pussy.
I'll out you.
And I don't mean that way. I don't. But I guess that's what I'm saying. As opposed to this outright and out
Yeah.
cash for services.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like not like. And to me, I'm with Colin. Like you lose cool points for that, my nigga.
No, that's 100%.
I don't even care
Cool
if
points for that. Like
That's 100%.
because as your fantasy you should have thought that was your fantasy because you should have been like,
Miss
you're
me- miss
a
me
big
with that
guy.
because I can. I can
Yeah.
afford to. Fuck
Yeah.
you can afford
No, that's
to.
a fact.
Yeah, I would have just took her somewhere, took her shopping. If you would have took her shopping, that's still it would have never been. It would have been better.
Yeah, like, and
Yeah, no, but
and
niggas
so,
wanna
like,
get right
it's
to the
kind of
point.
thing, like, I can't honestly say
Niggas wanna get right
if
to the
Jada
point.
gave me the chance, that I would knock her off either. I can't say. I can't say for certain. I really can't say word. Even if my wife signed off on it, I can't say I would. I
You'd
really
be
can't.
like,
Alright,
bitch,
you know
let's
what?
have a good conversation.
I'll knock it out for y'all.
No, that's cool. Shout me out.
I'll give y'all a rabbit stroke. All right, I'll give
You
y'all
can
a
be like,
rabbit
you're a
stroke.
bad lad, you a dumb nigga, you don't know what you're missing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Pause, man. But
I'm just saying. Me fucking
YOLO.
Me fucking pause like in the middle of it. I'm just thinking like I'm in the middle of it, everything's smashing, and then in my mind I'm thinking like the last flick I seen on Pornhub with her on it. And I'm just like, no, man, she just had.
I will say this.
That would have got me off.
I will say this. I will say this. If I get to the point where I'm in her, I ain't thinking about none of her fucking shit.
Well, yeah, that's different.
Yo,
I'm
on
thinking
some
about
real
the
shit.
movie
That's how I
I'm
feel
making
about
right
Mr. Market.
now.
I'm in the moment.
I'm in the moment.
pocket.
You best
yeah,
believe it.
Yeah, fuck that.
More important, because what I'm trying to do is because that's the other reason. I think she's beautiful and she's a squirter. Woo!
Oh, squirt, squirt.
She let me know that we could do it.
Hey, can we get a squirt, squirt?
Skirt, skirt.
Squirt, squirt.
The first time I seen that shit, I thought this bitch pissed on me. I was like, did you piss on me?
Yeah, no.
Girl,
Girls that don't know that think they did pee on it.
Yeah,
I was mad.
most definitely. But they were like, wait a minute.
shit
It
feels
didn't
great.
come from where. That's when we start exploring. What the fuck is going on? Where's the other shit?
I didn't get a manual.
Yo, I'll never forget it. Fuck a nigga. I
It is
remember.
the
I looked at
single
every
most
nigga
It is
different.
the greatest gift woman has ever bestowed upon men.
Yes.
Thank you.
But a bitch will trade on you. I know a couple of females. I'm one of them. I looked at niggas very different after I found out I could squirt.
Hell yeah, you're
I was
like, yo,
like,
you can do
what the
that?
fuck was I doing before?
Yeah.
I was lying. All that, that was lies. What was
The niggas that can't make you squirt, dude, we don't want you to know that.
I?
We don't want you to know that. No.
I was
It's a
robbed.
myth. It's a myth. It doesn't exist. They
But I
digitally
actually
mortify
want to
that on
start
Pornhub.
classes because there's too many women that don't know that they're not climaxing.
Well, you
That's
got,
a dope idea.
what is this gonna be? Orgasm 101?
Yo, some people only really
Listen.
think that there's two G spots.
No, that's
Like
true.
there's only two ways to make you come.
No, women can come like what? 18?
Yo, like you can play with a
18
woman's
tries?
foot and you can make her come.
Somewhere in Hollywood.
That's crazy.
a white woman with a kind of class.
You know what?
Like I know at least I can show bitches 8.
Oh shit. You know what? I think I might.
You can
sign
say
up
the
in your
right
class. I think I might go in.
I
your
have
class.
gotten very close to a woman's ear and said the most nastiest, dirtiest forms
And-
of debauchery.
Yes. Yes.
The right words.
It's- yeah.
The right words
No, that's
can,
a fact.
can make them shiver, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I'm trying to tell you.
There's a lot that goes into that shit. There's so
Yes.
much you can do. That's
That's why everybody be like, "Oh, ladies want a man with a big dick." No, we don't. Big dicks are lazy.
No, that's a fact.
We want the
Yo,
ones.
no
No word. No
My
word.
wife said that shit. No word. You know, listen, me and my wife been together for 20 years, and we were friends beforehand, and we were friends who talked about everything. So it just carried over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I say that to say, I know I am not the biggest she has had, but to your argument, she says big women are like, big men are like pretty women. Or
Yeah.
they don't have to do no work.
Yeah, there's
they
a
just
fucking
gotta show
trophy.
up.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
I don't
feel like they can show up.
Yeah. No.
It's
And as
kinda
a
like the
man
talent-
who's not hung like a fucking horse, it made me feel
Got
better
it.
about myself.
Y'all not
Yo,
good
it's
at
like
that
the
work.
I mean, I ain't got no doorstop. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, yeah.
but
Ain't no slouch.
Motherfuckers.
You know, a nigga got a skill set.
I'm trying to tell you.
right.
Nice.
I got callback. You know what I mean? Shit is callback. Let's believe that.
Word.
But you know,
What is it? We're gonna stay on women right now. So we got the new versus battle coming up.
okay. Yes. It's a good
Keisha Cole versus Ashanti.
Ashanti wins.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Ashanti got more hits.
No, she don't.
No? You don't think so?
Debates.
She got more bangers.
No, she don't.
I think, and this is about as diplomatic as I can make it.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
It's
first
gonna
of all.
be, yeah, it's gonna be for the
'Cause
culture.
You're getting a nice catalog. You're getting two great artists. To me, there's no wrong answer.
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
there is.
I can't give you. I don't. Yeah. I think. No, I don't. No, not necessarily.
I love Ashanti.
Because Ashanti got singles.
She got
Ashanti
singles.
got singles.
But
that's
if
what
they
it's
sit
about.
there and say,
Keisha has
Cut
better
out.
songs.
Keisha had a bigger impact.
Yeah,
Keisha
by
had an
herself.
impact. Right. Is what I'm.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
The celebrity that is Keisha Cole is
Her mama
a
famous.
greater being and a greater presence within our culture and
Yeah.
in our music than Ashanti.
Yeah,
Ashanti made, because to me, for every single that hit in the club that was a Keisha Cole joint, you got
It hit.
two Ashanti joints.
Yeah.
You got two. To me,
Ashanti's problem with her career, she got caught up in that Murder Inc. thing.
yes.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
why I feel
Right.
bad,
She's a
because
casualty
after
of
that,
war. Yeah.
it just went silent a little bit.
Absolutely. That will be
And
her
that will be the downfall.
Yes. Murder Inc. is
Never give
is-
us to your people.
if she would have stayed on that track, she'd have just as many bangers.
Yeah.
But what she compiled in her time
She
is definitely
Murder
enough.
Inc. did do what they needed to do with her.
Right. But
Does she qualify to do the verses?
Yes, she
She
does.
qualified.
She can play the Ja Rule records too.
Yeah.
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 you
And
can
she
put her
wrote
on
a lot of stuff.
that. Right. No worries. No.
A lot of, and then my thing is, Irv messed her up too.
Yeah,
Because a lot of Ashanti stuff went to J-Lo.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Every
yeah, I heard
time
about that.
Ashanti got stepped on every which way you
Right.
could think of.
Right. So like, you know what I mean? Like outside forces kind of brought her back, but the edge goes to Keisha Cole, because I tell people this all the time. My mother had Aretha Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
I had Mary J. You
got
got Keisha
Keisha.
Cole.
No, we got.
You
I
got
got
Keisha Cole.
married. My got Keisha.
Yes. My daughter got Keisha.
What
Yeah.
Keisha doing when this comes on?
Keisha.
Only you.
Yeah, what's she doing when this
Love.
comes on? Are you kidding?
Love
me?
will crush
You
that
hit
right there.
guitar?
Yeah, that guitar is all day.
fucking
I'm
But
not taking anything away from Ashanti, but my nigga,
next
you ask my
Yeah,
daughter.
see? She even singing.
I can do the part.
So you ask,
Huh?
you take 100 women
I
in that
should've
age
cheated.
demographic, and ask them who they listened to when their first person broke their heart. They wasn't
It was
listening to
not-
Mary.
it-
They wasn't even listening to Beyonce.
Keisha.
Keisha, nigga.
No.
Keisha,
Matter of fact,
nigga.
Keisha Cole, when for men was calling Keisha Cole man bashing bitch for a minute. They wasn't even calling her by her name.
yeah.
Keisha got the same situation that Mary got.
Yes.
Anytime Keisha fail in a relationship, we get some banging ass
Yes.
music.
No, that's a fact.
We be
Like,
waiting.
You be waiting for the downfall of the relationship.
Waiting.
We get the clubs like, oh, it's gonna be
I don't know.
Like that's when you know
I
that
don't know
it's a
who-
good R&B song, because it made it to the
And
motherfucking
to
club.
me, that is what's going to propel her, unless, because what we've learned from Versus 2 is that
It's all how you
your
flow.
sound director, whoever's playing your shit,
Yep.
that shit fucks you up.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
All about sequencing.
Fab got dragged.
Yeah.
Because whoever the fuck he had
Wait,
playing it.
You said the Fab and Jada shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Fab got
Jada just
drunk.
kept taking him to the streets.
And you would think, right? Before that, what was your timeline saying? Because my timeline was saying Fab.
Jada.
Yeah, I always
was Jada
disagree
all
with
day.
the timeline.
I didn't like that.
I disagree with it too.
I didn't like them two together, but I was Jada all day.
I've always been a Jada fan. I gradually became a Fab fan.
Jada's my top.
I didn't like Fab in the beginning. Fab, I didn't like, honestly, I really didn't start checking for Fab until Summertime
And to
Shootout.
breathe.
Until the first Summertime Shootout. And Breathe.
Breathe.
Wow.
That's when I started checking for
Breathe. I was like,
breathe.
word, he did his thing, but all that other stuff.
One and
prior to that,
two,
that's the third.
two,
I was
two,
really
three.
never.
But I was on Jada Kiss ever
Breathe
since
was on third.
the very beginning.
Like when you pluralize campus, pantsuses or masses, oh, that shit drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
But-
that's real picky shit. Yeah.
but
That's-
like again, I'm a lyricist, so like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
You
nah.
fucking
Yeah.
kill me.
But he
You
is.
kill
he-
me
but
like
The
he's up
best
there.
verses so
He's up
far,
there.
I
Like,
swear,
Pants
was
is-
Snoop Dogg.
Stop saying pants sisters to make it rhyme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah.
But he improved. He matured. His voice matured. His delivery matured. And Summertime Shooter, I was like, yo, this is
Which one?
Fuck with it. The first one.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't
first
like the
one.
second or the third one that much.
I like the third better than the second. But
that's not saying
but
much, 'cause the
first
second one wasn't really,
But
you
the first one was that
Yeah,
shit.
nah, it was. It was.
I was like,
I'm still listening
yo.
to it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when they be bringing up Fab King of Brooklyn, shit, really? I guess you got to be from Brooklyn to guess for that.
I mean, he got the key,
Yeah. Like, wait a minute.
got the key.
I don't see it. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely
He's not top 5.
he
Brooklyn.
has improved,
As far as
but bar for bar,
Nah.
Jada over Fab.
Yeah, all day.
All day.
Cause Jada, I can't even count on my hand how many, like, Jada always hits and out of the park.
Jada's a great lyricist.
He don't
but-
miss.
But Jada's issue with me, my personal issue with Jada is he's one note.
Yeah.
He's really one note.
He's straight
doesn't
hood.
talk
No, but he can
about-
kill it in that one.
But
note.
no, he's two
Right,
notes.
yep.
He's two
Talking
notes.
about that
He
pocket.
can go from the streets to the money to
Nah, you go first.
uplift you.
Same thing
Remember,
with Fab.
what you call it? What was his anthem?
the most with
We gon' make it.
We gon' yeah, but not that one. Not thank you. Was it thank you? What was
He knows where
Why?
he knows
Why?
where the plug is.
Yeah.
His dope is better than yours. He's gonna go from the studio to the party. Like it's all very formulaic to me.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Every time he says
formulation
something,
still
I'm
works.
listening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Every
ears
time he
perk
talks
up.
about that one note, I'm all ears.
Yeah.
Do not
Okay.
get me wrong, but so Fab over Jada, but Styles P over Jada. I mean, excuse me, Jada over Fab, but Styles P over Jada.
I was about to say Styles P.
Yeah,
Now,
no,
if you
no,
put
no.
Styles P in it,
Styles
it's a different,
P's
you know.
discography is
That's how
really
I
good.
feel.
Nah.
Or Freeway. I like
Greater
Freeway
than
too.
Fab. Jada is greater than Fab,
Yeah.
but Styles P is greater than Jada.
You talking,
Yeah.
I'm talking, you talking.
No, no, no,
you
I-
talking
I give- I'll give you
about
that.
Right now.
Yeah,
Huh?
now
I'll
Styles.
sit back and write a rhyme.
Either way,
You talking like rhyme right here.
if Styles don't
Pound
write.
for
Styles,
pound,
yeah.
Styles P is
Styles
an
don't write.
absolute monster.
Nah,
Yeah.
he is.
Absolute.
I have faith in
Check out his
Styles.
last album too. That shit's fire.
You know what I mean?
He always drops a good product.
Yeah.
Styles though, but what is it? Back to what is it? Shanti and Keisha.
Yeah.
Keisha.
yeah.
Keisha.
But on
Keisha.
some real stuff, I think that
It will not
battle
be a
right
wash.
there would
Shit
be a.
like
No, it's not a wash at all.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, so like.
It's
you
not
know-
gonna be in the millions. I can tell you that. It's not gonna be no Monica and Brandy.
Nah,
No, I think so. I think it is. I think it is because it is that millennial demographic.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you
They
gotta
kinda
forget
came
about them
out at the same
motherfuckers.
time. Yeah,
The
they-
teeny,
that's
the
that
teeny
generation.
boppers.
Ashanti got-
generation, that's what I'm
Ashanti got,
saying.
what, like maybe 5 years ahead of
Right.
Keisha.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But Keisha got bangers. I fuck with Keisha.
I'm ready for the heavy
Keisha-
hitters to
I
come
do.
Well,
back.
I'm telling you, every baby mama that got kids in kindergarten, are gonna be watching.
So did you see
Yeah,
that
nah, that's
Sis Beats
100%.
put a
That's a
question mark? He was like, hold up, not yet. About Little Kim and Foxy doing the verses.
Yeah,
I saw that it was coming up, but I didn't hear
gonna
anything else
Yeah,
about it.
Sweat Speaks was like, hold up, it's not locked in yet, but that means it's in the air. Now that's like that's
That
what we
makes
waiting
sense.
for.
They
Yeah,
need to do it in Brooklyn.
exactly. We've
That
been
needs
waiting
to
for
be done
this
in
beef
Brooklyn.
for a minute. They haven't been
Right.
on the same stage.
Right, this is long overdue. Right.
Yeah. But my thing is, I think Keisha Cole should be with Mary because they got beef.
It seemed to me.
Can't mess with me.
Yeah, you
they're
can't-
two-
nah, you
they're
can't
two
mess with
different
Auntie.
eras to me.
Yeah, they are two
don't-
different
they don't-
eras, but they the same soul. Like
Don't get me wrong.
I think Ashanti is more pop. Like
Yeah,
than,
I get you.
than
Yes, I
soul.
see why you're saying as far as right.
Yeah.
But
You would have to
Mary.
say Beyonce.
Mary all day. Hell yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
I ain't going back on that, but
Mary had a catalog before we even heard of a Keisha Cole.
yeah, but
And
I want them
continue
to join.
and continue to have one during Keisha Cole's career.
Exactly.
So like,
Mary's second album kills.
Yeah.
Yo,
Mary's albums.
Mary's
That
album's
second
period,
album-
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So let's go over the score.
Well-
What do you think the
Okay.
score would be?
Ooh. I think that Keisha Cole's gonna have 4 up.
I got Ashanti, yo.
Yeah,
I can count Ashanti on my hand. That's the thing.
I think what's going to happen. I think Ashanti's going to come out strong.
Yeah.
And, I
And then
think
gonna
Keisha's
slack
going to
off.
outlast. However,
It depends.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ashanti won. I really wouldn't.
The only reason why I don't have that much faith in Ashanti pulling the lead is because I know Ashanti's gonna come out with that new. She has a whole bunch of new stuff that she just dropped. And just like
I
how
will
Monica
say that.
snuck
She
in her
dropped it, she would
her new stuff, and they
Yeah.
was just sitting here like, Monica, no,
Dropping
no,
new stuff, that's what I've learned so far in the verses.
Yeah.
Dropping new shit
ain't gonna
no.
cut it.
Because it's all about
Yeah.
recognizable.
Right.
Exactly.
It's measuring catalogs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's stacking catalogs.
And-
with each other.
I'm
Okay.
trying to tell you, Keisha Cole can sit there and play her whole first
It's
album.
gotta make sense, right? The catalog.
Same thing with Ashanti.
The verses
No.
gotta make sense. Like T.I. and Busta didn't make sense to me.
No, it didn't. I was
No,
telling y'all
heck
niggas
no,
that.
it didn't. Busta needed somebody like,
No, L and Busta.
not
That's
even.
even tough. That's even
That
tough.
is tough,
And it's
but-
funny because somebody had brought that up. So on my timeline, somebody had posted, "What about LL and Busta?" And
Heck
somebody,
no.
And somebody was like, "Yo, Busta will kill LL," and I was like, "Whoa." I said, "Do you know LL had 4 albums before Busta even came out with Leaders of the New School?
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
no, I
But
know.
hold on,
4.
but he was in that group though.
4 bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look,
One of them was.
But after that though,
Yo,
after Busta,
4 albums before Leaders of the New drop.
Uh-huh.
6 albums before Busta went solo.
Yeah.
all right, that's a competition.
One of them 6 albums is bulletproof. That Mama Said album is bulletproof.
No. You mean Mama said knock you out? That from top to bottom. That's a classic.
But
Yeah,
put
from
your
top to
hands
bottom.
where I can see that whole album right there,
And
from
to me,
Distinction level
from
event
number
one.
1 to number 14.
Distinction Level Event 1
The
was
second one's a banger too.
absolutely.
That
Yeah,
just
yeah,
dropped.
it's not
That's
bad
just
at all.
fire.
It's
I'm
not
still
bad
listening
at
to
all,
that, but
the
the
first
first
one.
from start to finish.
So what's the other? Dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm so
That's
angry.
on the second
Yeah.
album. When
And
Zach-
that's the
But
thing
my
is-
thing is, LL don't got the
I love
videos
The
to
Coming.
match it
I love
though.
Busta's first
That's
album.
why I think
That's
that.
LL, I'm telling you, you got to remember, LL started in '85.
Yeah,
85.
Mama said knock you
So when
up.
it came out, not even.
That's
This
before that,
was
my
I
radio.
Need a Beat.
Oh yeah,
So now I
Radio.
Need a Beat. Come, this is
That
this is
was-
early Def Jam. This is when Def Jam had maybe 3 or 4 artists.
yep.
This is when Def Jam wasn't the premier rap label.
He built that label.
You bet
Yes,
your
he did.
ass.
Yes,
built
he
You
that
did.
bet your motherfucking ass.
I'm surprised he doesn't have like equity.
right.
Yeah,
In that fucking
like,
label.
they
LL
name, like staking it.
What was Russell?
LL,
No, L sold it. He sold his.
LL, and PE built Def Jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Public Enemy.
Please believe that.
Yeah.
They built Def Jam.
Along with Run DMC.
Run DMC was on Profile.
Yep.
Oh
Run
shit.
DMC
That's
was
how
on
they got their
Profile.
own-
My hip hop car. got
Run DMC
revoked.
was on Profile, but it was managed by Russell.
Ah,
'Cause it's,
okay.
You know,
Yeah,
Russell,
his brother.
Joe, the whole right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they helped pony up the money to make it possible
Yeah.
to launch Def Jam.
Okay.
So there was some connection to it.
Yeah.
But no, they are Profile label. They're on Profile label.
I love
They-
this history.
They're alongside who was on Profile?
I thought Big Daddy.
Andre Harrell,
Oh,
who
yeah.
the CEO of Uptown.
Yeah.
God rest his soul. He was
Yeah,
Dr. Jekyll and Mr.
yeah,
Hyde.
Yep.
They was
Rest
on
in
there.
peace.
Shit, I'm trying to think. Like the Profile, Dana Dane.
Wow.
Who like this? Sweet Tea, Special Ed.
Wow.
Profile had
Yeah.
a diesel ass roster.
I haven't heard
They
Sweet Tea in a
really
minute.
did. They was them that motherfucking.
It was them and Tommy Boy.
It was them and Tommy Boy. It really was. It was them and Tommy Boy, and then Def Jam is what? Because you know all these other places like Def Jam. Tommy Boy, Profile. They were these small independents with major distribution,
Yeah.
and then Def Jam was the first independent that became this major label. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
they went through the independent label, went distribution through Sony and all that, but eventually became what we know it to be now. And as growing up as a kid, you know, becoming an aspiring rapper, that was their dream to be signed by
Yeah.
Def Jam.
Word. Nah.
If you got signed to Def Jam,
It was a wrap.
And
You made it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
made it.
That's
Fucking
a
real.
fact.
Yeah.
Now you signed with Def Jam. You
And-
might want to read your contract.
This is about this kid LL who built a record label,
Yeah.
right? Can rap his ass off. Is battle tested.
Yep.
Battle
Yeah,
tested.
yeah.
Okay.
Nah, that's
Because
a
most
fact.
rappers now are not
Right.
battled ready.
To the break of dawn.
Never mind.
At one
tested.
point, and probably could still, but at one point could probably sell out a woman's only concert.
Yes.
Yeah. LL. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
And the
a
only
fact.
person to do that was Teddy Pendergrass.
Church. You understand what I'm saying? So like,
Yes.
LL could have did that. LL and your mother and your sister would have went.
Yes.
Oh, that's a fact.
Your mother and your sister and your girl.
And said, lick
Yeah,
your
no,
lips,
it's a fact.
LL. Lick your lips.
Like
He
Real
doesn't even
shit.
have to rap.
Yo.
Stand up there and just lick
Just
your
lick
lips.
your lips and go like
And that's why they talk about it, and it's a shame because everybody talks about LL, Ladies Love,
Yeah.
and the soft side, and I'm like, LL is one of the greatest rappers. Like his name,
And he
his
showed
name
it.
doesn't come up in the GOAT conversation enough, and it should.
His nickname is
Did you
Jack
see
the
what he
Ripper.
did when
Right.
George Floyd
Right.
passed away?
Yes.
You see what he did?
Yes.
He came out. I was like, oh shit! Like it's still in him. It's still in him. He's still got bars. He's still got bars.
I remember being a little kid on Jamaica Avenue. I was in this place called the Coliseum with my dad, right?
Right.
And I felt the whole energy of the mall move.
Yeah.
LL was in the building. Every stitch of coochie, whether you had a man or not, old, young, or whatever, went to go look at this brother. And
Yep.
they went batshit crazy. I was just a
Yep.
little kid, like 6 or 7. I was amazed. I was amazed. That nigga came in there, full Cool J, everything on. I was
Cause
like,
some real shit.
yeah, what?
It was we finally had a solo superstar to represent rap.
That was
Yep.
the cool thing about
We had a
it.
superstar, but we had Curtis Blow, but the culture wasn't on this grand scale.
Yeah.
This was at a point where we're starting to get radio airplay now, and they're starting to be, rap icons are starting to become pop icons. He was that first sexy, like he had all the pieces.
Yeah.
He had all the pieces. He was rugged enough for the fellas to fuck with him, and he was soft enough for the ladies to want to be with him. Like he had the total
Yes.
package, and he said all the right words for the ladies, licked his lips, and talked in that nice little tone.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
alone, and no, that other shit would turn right around,
And then the
you
guy
rock the
hated
bells.
on.
Nah, that's a fact.
Son, like
That's a fact.
I was on another podcast and we was talking about the greatest diss records. And I tell people my top 2. Number 1 of all time is No Vaseline. That is not a debate. That is not to be discussed. That
That's in my
is
top.
a absolute. That's a fact. That is your top. If it is not your top, you need to rearrange your top. It is the
Over
greatest
Ether?
diss. It is the greatest single-handed diss record in the history. It is to which all diss records should be measured. And if you want to talk about that, I got time. But
Off mic.
Number 2, Number 2 is To the Break of Dawn by LL Cool J.
That's my
not
shit.
the cannabis
Yeah, I know.
battle, which I still think LL won, but that's neither here nor there. But To the Break of Dawn, To the Break of Dawn wasn't even on his album. To the Break of Dawn was on the B-side of the House Party single.
Hey.
Kid and Play joint.
Uh-huh.
It was on the B-side, along with what's that? The Flavor Flav joint.
911's a
No.
joke.
It was in House Party.
Oh, I can't do nothing.
Yes,
for
I
you.
can't do nothing for you, man. Those 2 are on the B side,
Yeah.
and To the Break of Dawn is a straight diss track,
Yeah.
and it is 3 verses long, and 1 verse is for Ice-T, who was at that time that nigga.
Yeah, he was.
That nigga
was.
on the
Yeah.
West Coast. New NWA was becoming them dudes, but prior to that, it was Ice-T. Ice-T
original.
ran
He was
LA.
already in there.
Right, that
Fresh
nigga was
out the
already in,
military.
right. He was a G, absolutely
Moaning.
OG. Kumo D.
It lasted.
Kumo D, who was Kumo D,
Yep.
How You Like Me Now, but still had that
Yeah.
original pioneer respect and all that. And MC Hammer, who was the pop god.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now you can attack the 3 of theirs lyricism all you want, but the fact remains they were 3 icons, and he bodied their careers
Melted them.
with
Yes.
16 bars.
Yeah.
He dedicated 16 bars to each individual, and each one of them verses bodied their fucking careers.
And
Word.
he never came back.
He sent Ice-T to the fucking movies.
Yeah.
He sent Hammer.
He turned him into a cop.
He took Kumo D and Hammer into obscurity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead.
Son,
I don't. He probably had a Trader Joe's.
murder.
Yeah,
That
that's
dude
a
was
fact.
like ridiculous, dude.
That's a fact.
That's straight facts, bro.
Keep it a buck history lesson, hip hop lesson, right?
Listen.
Yes.
What is it? We're gonna get into one more topic and then we're gonna get out of here.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it on hip hop, man. I was
Oh, let's talk about my favorite subject.
word. I love talking about hip hop with niggas that know hip hop, 100%.
Yes.
But this is totally different though.
Okay.
This has to do with Meek Mill over the week.
Okay.
So right, I was watching this shit and I was high, and I thought this shit was funny as fuck. This dude was in Atlanta, and there was some kids outside. You got the clip, bro? Okay, well, I'm just saying right now. He was in Atlanta. He was driving by. There was some kids outside selling water.
I heard about this.
Yeah, yeah. And niggas was
Briefly,
killing him on
briefly.
Twitter and shit about this. That he
But
went out the
briefly.
window and just
Elaborate.
gave him $20
Yeah.
and shit to split.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he was all like, yo, don't touch my car. Don't touch my car. I thought it was the funniest shit to me. Because the way he was doing that. But niggas was dragging him because it's like, yo, that's all you gave. Yeah, they was killing his ass for that. Talking about he should give out more money and all this
But my
other
whole
shit.
thing is, did he show or not?
No.
Look at
Celebrities
the-
don't carry all that cash on them sometimes. Like, you gotta understand, you lucky he
I
had a
wouldn't do that
20.
shit. I wouldn't do that shit.
But if he
You're
was a
looking like
regular dude,
A walking casket.
As far as what he gave, how much he gave them,
20.
yeah. Stay out my fucking wallet.
yeah.
Stay out my fucking wallet.
Look,
Whether I gave him $5 or $5,000, stay out my fucking wallet.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So that to Meek Mill, you know, in defense of Meek Mill, stay out his fucking wallet. Mind your fucking business.
Hey,
Respect.
man. Did you
As
give?
As far as staying off my car,
Yeah.
fuck you, my nigga.
Yeah. You would have got.
Because I remember you.
You in the hood.
I remember your little Dusty Latrell, Spreewell, cornbread having
Yeah,
ass
I
in them
was
fucking
just-
videos,
yeah.
rhyming with a bunch of dusty niggas behind
Thank
you, my
you.
nigga. A bunch of niggas who probably
Looking
left your
like a
fingerprints
roach.
on a bunch of fucking dope ass cars
That's
that
a
roll
fact.
by your hood.
Thank you.
Don't you fucking dare.
Don't
Shit
I
in
don't
the
like
value
that
and
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
Don't
I
like
feel
that
you.
shit. I never did. I don't like when rappers ever do that shit. It is why I don't like the song. What's the fucking 2 Chainz song?
Which one?
Me and broke niggas. I don't. That's the shit I don't like.
Being broke, oh,
Fucking with broke. Some broke
Nah, I ain't got.
Some
I get the
broke niggas and
concept.
shit I don't like. You know what I'm fucking
Yeah.
talking about. But basically saying he don't like to be around.
Nah, that's
No,
not problems.
it's a direct attack on him being in proximity of broke niggas.
Yeah.
He does not like them.
Yeah.
And don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, there is some shit that I don't like about broke niggas.
I was about
but
to
there
say.
is shit I don't like about rich niggas either.
Exactly.
And it's usually the
Where's
same
my
shit.
airborne?
And
Yep.
it's usually
they
the
both
same
stink.
shit. It's because it's not the broke or rich I have the issue with. It's the nigga shit you do.
Yeah, nah,
You
I feel
understand what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you.
So right. So you got the whole club chanting and buying into this premise about broke niggas. I don't like broke niggas. When you know if you really poll
Yeah.
your club, it's full of broke niggas.
Nah, that's a fact.
When they
That's
say
fact.
raise your
All the
hands
money
if you got a 20 bill in the club, then you don't see nobody.
Because broke niggas bought your shit.
That's
Yes.
a fact. You need broke niggas.
You need broke niggas.
Rich
Yes.
niggas ain't buying your music.
You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
a fact. That's a fact.
That's fact. So like when you're sitting there and telling me you don't fuck with broke niggas, you'd be a broke nigga if it wasn't for broke niggas.
You was a broke nigga.
And then actually, like,
and,
you.
and most importantly, you was a broke nigga.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm
And
saying? That shit
But a lot of
grind.
niggas
My
got
thing
that
is,
self-hatred.
I don't like that he didn't
Self-hatred.
take that time to show an example. Like, just imagine, like, you know, when we were little, they used to bring the fire truck to the school and stuff like that. Let us play with it just so we could see, like, yo, all right, we could be a fireman. He could have at least been like, yo, all right, don't be scratching it up, but you can have this, my man. Like, this can be you.
I remember being a little kid and seeing Reverend Run.
Yeah.
Before he was Reverend Run, he had
Right.
a white Eldorado.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But you
Yep.
would see him, you could touch them. And
Yeah.
you never liked that. You know what I'm saying? You see them
Yeah.
around the
Yep.
way.
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool J,
Right.
like,
I'm accessible.
Don't touch the
Like,
caddies. We had
Cool
caddies.
shit, man. I remember him at Gabby's World Famous. Walked up in there and bought everybody something to eat.
No.
And you know how important that is to a kid who becomes the next rapper?
Exactly,
No,
because they always gonna hold that. Yo, I remember that
I
one
remember
time.
that moment.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's manifesting right there.
Right,
Like,
like, come on,
Damn,
get off
what-
my fucking
what-
car.
One of those kids are gonna grow up and write a diss record to them.
Nah,
Yeah.
Like 20 years from now or
if
some
I ever
shit?
meet your brother, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna tell him, I remember you. You don't remember me, but I remember. I'm gonna tell him that shit. Thank you, man.
yo, there's a couple of comedians out here like that. Like when I make it big pop, like yo, I remember when you just looked at me like I was another little black girl.
More importantly,
Like,
gems come
Kiss
from
my
anywhere.
ass.
there's a lot of
Gems don't
celebrities
always come
that.
from celebrities.
Yo,
Nah, that's a fact.
A lot of times, gems
that's
don't
why
come
you
from
don't ever
celebrities.
want to meet your like your idol. Like
don't-
I'm so scared to meet
Right, there's
Beyonce.
times with,
Yeah, no, it's
there's
a fact.
I'll tell you what. To your story. 2004, me and DJ Finesse, we go to DJ a party in Atlanta. It is All-Star Weekend. It's Jordan's last year.
Ah, shit. He's an ass.
This is last All-Star. So now, wherever the All-Star game is being held, an NBA legend who played for that team is the ambassador for that weekend.
Oh, okay.
It was in Atlanta. Dominique was the ambassador.
Dominique
We were able to finesse, no pun intended, but we were able to
Right.
play that party.
Yeah.
And we went down there, and they put us up. Whatever. We drove down there too. They put us up, did the gig, and this nigga didn't want to pay us. Dominique Wilkins, and I was a Dominique fan, bro. I was
Human highlight.
I was a Dominique fan amongst the circle of friends who were Jordan fanatics.
Yeah.
I love Dominique. That was my dude.
Now he was a savage.
And now,
like you said, you meet you, and now I want to fuck you,
when
like,
I'm gonna catch you, like,
When your idols come, your idols.
now you gonna know me,
right. And the only reason I ain't getting out of pocket is because I'm the away team.
Yeah.
Like if you tried to burn me up here, I'd have made a couple of calls and you would have.
Oh yeah, because you in my home court. You in my domain. That's
The motto was always it's cheaper to pay me.
Yes.
But when I was younger, the motto was it was cheaper to pay me.
Yeah.
It was because if you didn't, because if I gotta get restitution,
That's what I tell my baby daddies.
It's cheaper to
It's cheaper to pay me.
because I'm not a gangster.
That's
Like
the
I'm
name
not
of
gonna
this
shoot you
episode.
up. I can't
Cheaper
fight
to
it.
pay
Nothing. But I know niggas with loose fingers and we know how to fence shit and we know how to make shit missing. And
sweet.
And I need shit.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day. You know.
If it was always cheaper to pay us. That was always our.
Yeah.
Shout out to Crazy Beats. That was our motto. Me and Crazy Beats. It was cheaper to pay us.
Shout out. That's still my motto too.
You
This day.
already know, you don't want to know the alternative.
I tell you what, we furnished a studio on people who didn't want to pay us.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I'm you in my corner.
Shit. That's what's up, man. Damn, yo, it
Alright.
looks like our time is fucking up.
Yeah,
do we got
it's
time
that
to
time.
do put-ons?
No, we already running 3. Oh, wait.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, so we can, properly close this motherfucker out.
Okay.
And shit. So at the end of every episode, we like to do put-ons where we like to put on listeners to like either any spots that we're doing, or if there's any like movies that you watch or TV shows that you want to put on,
that's
or
fun.
books.
Let's go. I like that. Yeah.
Or books that you
I don't
read or
read.
whatever. Well, okay, yeah, okay. Anything that you consume.
And they're like, nigga, you teaching? You don't read? No, I know how to read, but no, I don't read as entertainment. My wife does. My wife reads everything. But yeah, no, that's dope. Okay. Well, first of all, social media, Bad Lad, the comic on everything.
We be putting the links at the end of the episode.
I have a Twitter, but I don't use it. But I have Instagram. I use that a little more, and my Bad Lad the comic page. But Bad Lad the comic on everything. Let's see. I don't read, but TV wise, I'm 2 episodes away from catching up to the Mandalorian.
Oh.
That is the shiznit.
That's a fact. We all up on that shit over there.
Yeah, I'm missing 7 and 8 right now,
I'm
so I
gonna
just gotta
start
watch
it.
episode 7 and 8. But I would say one that nobody seems to know that I've been putting people on is Yellowstone.
Oh.
I think I heard about that.
Yellowstone is not on. It's on regular cable. It's on Paramount Network. It is
wow.
stars Kevin
That's
Costner.
a sneaky channel.
Oh, I love Kevin Costner.
Stars Kevin Costner, who owns the biggest ranch in the state of Montana.
Okay.
And they say it's the size of Rhode Island initially.
Wow, just the ranch.
Just a ranch.
Wow, that's
just a
crazy.
ranch, and it is run by him and his family, and so bordering his ranch on one side, he has an Indian reservation that's trying to get land back. He has
indigenous
a
people.
California real estate conglomerate that's trying to turn it into this resort. So
Parking
he has
spots.
these people that you're right, and plus internal political struggles because he is also the livestock commissioner. That has to do with cows and all that shit, and cattle and beef and all that shit. But it is a modern day Western that is as grimy as Sons of Anarchy.
Okay, I can
okay.
get with that.
Fuck with it.
That right there just summed it up right there.
I can
I
get
gotta
with
check
that.
that shit out. I gotta check
And
that
it's
shit
3
out.
seasons in, and they're like 10 episodes long. The seasons are like 10 episodes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So in their last season, they've been signed on for season 4, but season 3 just finished this July.
Okay.
It was out this July. So Yellowstone, just the shit.
Okay.
Facts.
Definitely.
Let's see. I discovered this new this candy owned by a black woman. It's called Micro Pops. It's all natural ingredients, except for everything is good for you except for the sugar. It is sweet as shit. I just thought it was cool, a black-owned candy maker in Providence.
Yeah.
There's only one, and it's Micro Pops. So you can get your Micro Pops on micropop.com. I had a sample, but my wife ate them.
That's a good endorsement.
Yeah. But the next time I'll have a couple of samples. But it was dope. And what else? Oh, on what is that? On Disney Plus, I noticed that they have The Amazing Spider-Man and Friends. And if you're an old schooler like me, this is like Amazing Spider-Man, like what we would see on Saturday morning.
Starring Iceman.
I saw that shit. I was like, it is not a test. That shit is fire,
Yeah. Word, that's classic right there. Cause Spider-Man and Friends used to come on the X-Men. Used to come on after that.
Yeah.
Word.
And my man Peter Parker pulled the trophy, and his bedroom turned into a goddamn secret lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was it though.
Sure. Word. That's great. That's good to know.
That's what's up.
Okay, Duchess.
All right, mine was actually gonna be combined into my conspiracy theory. It's actually got you. I don't know if you heard of you into history or nothing like that, or into
of course.
conspiracies, but it was an operation called Operation Paperclip, and it's when the United States took Nazis into America just because they were scientists and just because that they were out there doing like they was basically smart and they was excelling. So between USA and I think England, they divided them up and just gave them brand new lives, gave them money, gave them houses, and now there's a show called The Hunters with Al Pacino.
Yo, is it good?
Yes,
Okay.
and it's based off a true freaking fact.
Because
Like,
I saw the trailer. And I was
yes,
like,
it's awesome, and it just got confirmed for season 2.
Okay.
Yes.
So they're only one season in.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. And
That
it's
means you
called
don't
The
got a lot of
Hunters.
ground to make up.
I'm
Yep.
glad you said that.
good.
I don't know anybody that's watching it.
Yes.
So for you,
I
that's
killed
cool.
it all in one day.
All right. Yes. Cool.
Yes.
Good. All right. Tell my wife that.
Yes. Operation Paperclip, they really did it here. So just imagine what else can happen here.
Nah, shit.
The messed up part was a lady that was tortured from the gas chambers. Like she seen her family getting tortured by this man, and she came to United States, and she just went into a meat market, and the butcher is actually the butcher, like the one, like yo, and she's like traumatized.
Wow.
But the way they do it, it's hot and it's very gory, very gory.
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay.
Yep. What's
That's
your
it.
put
Oh, it's
on?
my turn. Okay, all right. My turn, baby. What is it? I ain't got no new music this time. There really wasn't anything that dropped
Yeah.
over the last
They
week.
waiting for
'cause I
2021.
usually put y'all onto the new dope shit. But what is it? There's a new show with my boy Bryan Cranston. Y'all know Malcolm in the Middle.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Yes. Right.
You know, what is it? He got a new show, Your Honor,
Okay.
on Showtime that I'm going to check out.
Yeah.
I heard somebody talk about it, and I was just like, yo, I got to go check that shit out.
Is it a drama? Is it a comedy?
Yeah, it's a drama. It's a drama. It might be a dramedy. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm gonna put y'all onto that, and maybe
Yeah.
we can rock about it next week.
Exactly.
I'm also checking Mandalorian and shit, but what is it? What I did back, I went to go rewatch Daredevil. If y'all
Okay.
check
Which
that
one?
shit
The
out.
Ben Affleck?
No, TV
I
show.
love
on
the Ben
Netflix.
Affleck one.
That shit is fire. If you're like, it's like I'm a comic book dude, so I like it when it's really like accurate to the
Okay.
shit, and it's really like that.
Okay.
It's not the Ben Affleck bullshit.
Yeah, no, you know what? And I've heard that. I've heard that Daredevil. I haven't heard any bad reviews about it. I love that.
Okay.
The only bad review is that they canceled it. They should have brought it back. It got 3 seasons, but they should have brought it back for a 4th. And there's petitions to get it back to a 4th season because they're really about to get into character development because they introduced Bullseye in season 3, but now at the end he got the costume. So there was gonna be a season 4, but they did that bullshit 2 years ago.
They
So
canceled most of the Marvel, didn't they?
yeah, because
Yeah.
it was like a contract thing.
Oh,
But now
Disney?
that the contract's up, they can use the characters again, so they can do a season 4 if they
Netflix
want.
Can fuck with it? Or does this go straight to Disney Plus now?
Well, now the rights are to Marvel and Disney now.
Right.
Now that the 2-year period from cancellation's gone.
So let me ask you this: do you see something similar happening with Luke Cage?
Ooh.
Because I need that to come back. Because Luke Cage
Yeah.
is the shit.
Yeah. Now I need
I
that.
don't know. I'm not really sure.
And how accurate was that to the comic? Because I don't follow comic books like that, but I do like the movies
Yeah.
and the shows and shit. You know?
Yep.
It was a good show. It was a good show. I enjoyed season 1. Season 2 was
But as
good
far
too.
as sticking to the comic script,
Nah, that the Daredevil shit was just
okay,
straight
dead
there.
on.
Though.
Yep.
It got the right amount of violence and
Yep.
drama and all that shit. It's really good. Go check that shit out.
Okay.
100%. And Pennyworth is coming back this weekend.
Oh, Pennyworth. I've seen that on Showtime.
That's
Yeah.
the story. That's Alfred's story, right?
Yeah. Well, like when he was a secret agent in Britain and shit before he goes to Gotham.
You know what
which
I've been
is pretty
fucking with
good.
is Doom Patrol.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
Doom
seen
Patrol
season 1 and
is
2.
Wild. Doom Patrol.
That's DC's X-Men.
You gotta. It's wild. It's just weird, and you gotta be.
It's
able-
wild.
Right.
shit.
It's not. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta be built for it. Like if you can fuck with Umbrella Academy,
Yeah.
Yes.
you might be able to fuck with Doom Patrol.
Might.
That's a strong
For real, that's
might.
the
It's a
closest thing I
might.
can to it.
Yeah,
Because they're like they kind of battle off of each other.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? I like Umbrella Academy more than I like Doom Patrol, but
Yeah.
I fuck with Doom Patrol.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Doom Patrol's really good, really written.
on the low,
production.
Titans is dope too.
Yeah.
Teen Titans is dope.
Yeah.
Live action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Titan shit. That shit is dope.
Shit is
They
dope.
brought my nigga
Starfire is the
Deathstroke in season 2, which
Oh,
is
did
one of
they?
my favorite villains.
Okay.
That-
Okay.
that-
Yo, the fact that they made Starfire black was just so dope.
yeah, it made her African.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when you look at Starfire, like she's looked like a Latin chick.
Right.
She looked like she might be Dominican or something. And then when I seen her, like motherfuckers was hating on her because she was dark skinned. I was like, nah, she cute. Now she look
Started
good.
business.
Now
And
she
she
look
don't
good.
know.
Is she a G in that shit?
Yeah, nah, she's a gangster. She's a
But
gangster.
yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Yes.
Hey, yo, thank y'all for
Thank
rocking
you
with
for
us, man.
coming.
SoundCloud, YouTube, man, Facebook, Twitter.
Like and subscribe
Hit the
and share if
subscribe
you
button.
care.
And remember, donations, motherfucking donations.
$1 go real far.
Give it a buck to keep it a buck. So we can keep
Exactly.
keeping it a buck. 100%, man. Thank you, Lab, man, for coming out, man.
for having me.
Made this come into fruition. Hey, man, anybody say you look like Timbaland?
All the time.
Because I'm about to say, you're supposed to give us an inside scoop
Where
on the
is
versus
Mickey?
battle.
Three times a day. Excuse me, 3 times a week since 2004.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I hear it far too often, and because you're my man, I'm gonna give you this piece of advice. Please do not say that around my wife. It drives her absolutely batty.
Oh,
She
no,
does-
no, no.
She doesn't see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Like, you know what I mean? I see it. I get it. I get it.
Yo,
I
when
don't think it's a
JT's new
spitting
album
image, but
coming
trust
out.
me, like I signed. I'll tell you what. I signed
Yeah.
like around 2006, 2007. I signed an autograph in Providence Place Mall.
Oh,
I
shit.
know
Right around
that's
Christmas
so
time.
good.
That's funny.
I
That's
know that
fucking
so
I was
good.
bored. I was
That's
bored.
funny.
So,
I
He's like,
and
know
I'll never
that's
forget the
so
little white
good.
girl named was Sabrina. So Sabrina, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry, boo. That was me.
That's not really a Timbaland autograph.
Oh,
She was
that's a real one.
And like, yo, she ran up on me too. Like, she was like starstruck, and she was like, "Oh my god!" Gripped my hand. Was like, "Are you?"
Do you
And I
know
thought-
Nelly Furtado?
And I would've
And
been like,
I was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm bored." And I looked. I was like, and I went,
Yeah.
I was like,
don't
chill.
blow me up right
think
now.
She was like, "Oh my god, can I have an
Yeah.
autograph?" I was like, "I'm gonna give you an autograph, but shh, can't tell nobody."
Keep it on the low.
Can't
Yeah.
tell.
She's like, okay.
Nobody.
That's fucking funny, yo.
That's messed up. That thing went on eBay.
Yeah, that was some asshole shit. It really
Look,
was.
that
Nah,
went on eBay.
Fuck it.
But I was bored.
They like Timberland. I went to Rhode Island.
I had time.
Yo,
to-
the thing is, motherfuckers would believe it too.
Yeah.
Like if she took a picture with you, niggas would think, yo, that's Tim.
Oh yes, and now it's COVID too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and know what's funny? Because like I said, my wife gets ape shit mad when people say that shit. And there was this one time, maybe about, I want to say the beginning of this year, some dude robbed the bank or robbed the ATM in Pawtucket.
Oh shit.
And it took the picture, and boom, sent me that shit. And was like, nigga, I swore to God, I thought it was G. Said, yo, I had to.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
And I'm laughing, cause yo, this shit looks like
It was
me.
air on it.
And my wife don't never, anybody says I look like somebody, my wife don't ever believe it. I don't give a fuck who it is. Unless it's my kids.
Yeah.
But other than that, if it ain't my kids or my father, my wife don't believe it. Anything
Somebody
anybody
related
says.
to you.
And so she was like, what are you laughing at? And I showed it. She was like, oh no, nigga, that's you.
I'm gonna call the lawyer now. I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah.
You ain't tell me.
She, right.
Yo,
She's like, yo, if you didn't wake up next to me, I'd have been like,
Yo, where's the
Yo.
money at, nigga?
Yeah. Where's my cut?
We out.
She said, if you wasn't with me that day, like I would have been like, yo, where the fuck, yo, you're holding out.
Yeah.
Yo, for real. We supposed to split, nigga. There's a marriage.
Yeah.
So I called boom back. I'm like, nigga, did they find this nigga? Cause
I ain't trying to fit the description.
Right.
I ain't coming outside right now.
Exactly, Duchess. I ain't coming outside until I know they have captured this.
For real. I'm not trying to get shot.
At all.
Nope,
Oh,
no.
man. Yo, this was fun, man.
Yes,
Thanks
it
for
was.
coming out, man.
No, thank you so much. That in class, man.
Keep It a Buck podcast, man. And we out. Peace. Fake ass.
Smoke weed every day.